fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you don't be rapping this shit? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm over here doing other shit. Rapping shit ain't helping me really. I'm trying to, you know, do this type shit. But so he like, nah, sir, like you need to rap. So I just started, I'm like, all right, fuck it. I just, you know, take it a little bit serious with him. So
Okay.
that summer, then like he knew Mills, he was in the street, you know what I'm saying? Like street nigga, he from Brooklyn. So he knew Mills managers from the street. You feel me? So he was easy, and then he managed Loon as well. Pop, he
I
managed
got
Loon.
you.
Him and him and Wayne Barrows or whatever. They had managed Loon, so that's how I started. That's how I got, you know, in that circle around them niggas and shit. So they knew each other from the street, and then you know it was one of them shit talking like, man, my man to kill your man. You understand?
Of course,
Like,
of
so it
course.
wasn't really like me and Mills knew each other though, like from being around, but Mills was always, it was like he was on top. So it was like it didn't matter who else would it was. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like he on top, it's cool. So now when I'm like, man, I kill you. Like me and him had a conversation about this. Like we cool now and shit. So like we had a conversation and I'm like, yo, he like, yo, I didn't understand where it was coming from. Bring my phone catches. I'm like, I ain't understand where it was coming from, cause you know what I'm saying, from my thing, we was all cool. I'm just like, yeah, nigga, it's all good when you on the top. You know what I'm saying? Of course
Yeah.
you cool with everybody else that's down there, cause as long as nobody that's trying to threaten your, you know, your position or whatever. But I couldn't be like that because I was always competitive. You feel me? So I'm like, fuck that. So it just so happened it bypassed everybody else because the Mill shit, I was going around Mill's block talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy. Dead serious. My man
Yeah.
Rel from up there, you know what I'm saying? So niggas would call Mills like, yo, man, you got this nigga Mook talking crazy. It was to the point where it was so much under his skin that he kept hearing about me going on his block, hearing about me going on his block. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, like going on his block, and he would hear all of that shit, and then coming from the other angle, it came from two ways. Then from his manager to my manager, they're talking mad shit. It was like, nah, fuck it, enough is enough. And then after the battle, then the landscape of everything changed. You know what I mean? Like, cause niggas knew I was nice, but they just didn't know how nice I was until that battle. Then niggas was like, how the fuck you been this nice for this long and we don't really even, we didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, yo, cause I ain't really give a fuck. Like niggas I would battle, I would kill them and then just keep it moving. I'd go play a basketball game after that. You know what I'm saying?
So you battled before Mills, but it wasn't like anything you were trying to do actively. It was just like on some random stuff for fun.
Yeah, like catch niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ran into me and shit and you know, niggas, you know, niggas remember, but it wasn't like Mills or Rex and them niggas where it was all the way just out. Because niggas knew me for ball. Niggas really didn't know me for rapping. So, you know what I mean?
Hmm. Okay. So at this point, and I think I don't know if I got this from you or I just collected the information just from hearing a bunch of stories, but you and Jay Mills were supposed to be for 5,000, right?
Hmm.
So Smack shows up randomly with a camera
Yeah.
and they record the battle. Somehow nobody gets paid 5,000. How come nobody got paid for that?
Because nobody felt like they lost. You know what I'm saying? Like Mills thought he won, but it was other niggas like that was there that was like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even to this day, niggas don't really know who won. You feel me? It's like one day niggas think I won, one day niggas think he won. You know what I mean? And that's how it was. So it was like, who do you pay? Because like they asked niggas outside, like, yo, who niggas think won? But but like it was so many niggas from his block that they couldn't gain, you know what I mean, gain a fair perspective on it because mad other niggas that was just neutral was like, y'all niggas bugging. This nigga beat this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that I didn't
Yeah.
even know. So other niggas is like, yo, how is niggas that we don't know saying Mook won, but only the niggas that saying Mills won is the niggas he know. You understand? That's what it was.
So
So
so so based off crowd reaction and stuff, who won live?
I mean, I won live off the crowd reaction. I won live off. You know, it was like this. Boom. The first and the second, it was the last round that I think kind of like got it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nigga, the last round, because he had this a Cameron thing and it didn't go over well. You know what I'm saying? And that was it was the last round. And that was I got it with the last round. You know what I'm saying? And it was in the second shit, like he got his energy pumped up. You know, that's how it is though.
So explain to me. So nobody gets paid. Y'all go home. At what point do you hear that everybody saw this battle with you and him on the DVD?
Well, it was the talk of the town. Like, remember, word of mouth was that shit spread fast. So right after the battle, it was like the talk of the town, like, yo, nigga named Mook. Nigga like, wait, Mook play ball? Like, yeah, Mook, that Mook. Wait, that Mook? Like, yeah, like, yo, he battled Mills. Niggas like, word? Niggas like, so it's like that. But Smack wasn't the first or the second person to put that DVD out. It first was circulating around the hood and the shit ATM Live. Shout out my
Okay.
man Anwar. Like, they was the first niggas who had the DVD circling around in the hood. Smack came later. You know what I'm saying? Then my man railed somebody. It was in Harlem way before Smack came out. You understand?
Ah. Okay.
It was in Harlem. But then niggas was like, yo, like, we didn't even really know about Smack. We just knew it was DVDs that was out, ATM, shit like that. But we didn't know nothing about Smack. Then niggas like, yo, you know you on this other shit, some shit called Smack. Niggas like, word, Smack, fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Then we seen, then we like, oh, this the shit that he battled, what you calling on? We didn't even know to be all the way a G. Like niggas started really getting familiar with Smack DVD when me and Mills was on it. That's when niggas, and that's when he had Corey Guns. Like right before when he was in the car, like that was the most legendary DVD, that one, because it
Oh,
just
the
blew up.
Corey Guns joint was on the same exact DVD.
Yeah, it was
Ah.
right there. Remember when he was in the car doing
Yep.
the to
Yep.
the, you know what I'm
Get 'em
saying?
girls. Get 'em girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was that, and once that happened, it was on.
All right. So that's crazy. So this battle comes out. It's the most. It's one of the most talked about things in hip hop at the time, right?
Yeah,
So how did
absolutely.
so how did they go about schedule? The next one was Party Artie, right?
Nah, Lux.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. So how did they go about even setting that one up?
I was in school by then. I was in college, right? And it was like, you know, I don't know what happened though. Like, I just know I got a call. And the niggas was like, yo, we want you to battle this. Can you battle? You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way in school of Massachusetts. I'm like, yeah, nigga, like, yo, you just, with the Mills shit. I guess he tried to get Mills two to battle another person, so he got two. Mills didn't want to battle again or whatever. So it was only one. He was gonna have two. Then,
Ah, okay.
you know what I'm saying? Then he like, yo, can I forgot who it was, either Beasley. I think it was Beasley. Like Smack never used to really talk to Smack. Like Smack never was really around. Smack, we didn't even know how Smack looked. To be honest, we didn't even know how Smack looked, bro.
Because people
Dead.
assume that Smack was the one filming those battles.
Yeah, like niggas, we didn't know nothing. Like we just knew it was the DVD. You know what I'm saying? But then Smack used to come, or whatever. But anyway, so it was like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like with the luck shit. Like, and I'm like, all right, bet, nigga. Like, yo, like, and like on like Saturday, it was like Thursday. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to get a cut. I came down there, no cut, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Came down there, jumped on the bus, came down there, and that's how me and Lux battled. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there. Those was the battles. They was just popping up. It wasn't like we had months to prepare. We knew we was gonna battle. Hell no. You run into a nigga. If we was on the street, we run into you somewhere in the corner. We battle. Or like nigga tell you 2 days. Like I battled Mills. It was 4 days. Like Mills didn't even tell me Like Mills ain't say yeah till like 4 days when I was about to battle. Real rap. Like he probably could have had all of this long time to say shit. I only had 4 days.
So let's two things I want to talk about. That's funny. Well, the first thing is, since you from another era, but you exist in this one. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because everything is carried over well for you. What do you have to say for just from a veteran's perspective in battle rap when you see people getting 2 months to prepare for 3 rounds and they choking when you remember when you had to do it in 2 days?
I don't know, man. I really, it's like, I don't know. I can't really tell with niggas. You know what I'm saying? That shit is just like, it's sad, man. I'd be like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah,
like, damn. It's like, what that shows me is that they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing. It's like, they don't care. Like, I guarantee you, if they wasn't getting money, like, say if they only way they got money is if they won, they wouldn't be choking. I tell you that. Tell
yeah,
you that. But it's like, niggas is so much. And like I mean that's partially me though too because I always advocated for that. But you know it's like damn you gonna get in there and just fuck your brand up because you just don't care. Like I don't think they care about the brand. I care about my brand. You know what I mean? Fuck the battle. Fuck losing. All that. I care about my brand. Like the money is cool, but the brand is what keeps the money coming in. You understand? So
yeah.
that's what's gonna always make the revenue.
But do you think because of this internet age, their fans kind of pamper them, and it's kind of like, oh, like you better than him anyway. We rock with you anyway. You do better blogs.
Yo, this age is just so weird to me, bro. I stopped even trying to come up with something I could even categorize them under. Like there's no umbrella I could even put it in. It's the wild wild west out here,
Yeah,
man. Like it's no I don't even know who wins or loses or nothing anymore. You know what I mean? It's like you could beat a nigga because you more popular than them. You know what I mean? You could beat a nigga, they could just fuck with you more. You know what I'm saying? Like the fans I could go in there on Saturday and they could choose literally not to want to hear shit I say. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It could do that. And it could be like that. Like you never know. So I just stopped trying to come up with any kind of like logic behind it, man. I just go with, you know what I mean? I just
yeah.
stay in my world and control what I could control in my world. If I can't change anybody's mind. Like I've done watch people talk to me and say things about like the Verb battle, even or just me battling in general, where it's like, yo, things is just so it couldn't even be more inaccurate. But it's like if I can't even go back and forth and talk to them niggas because they don't even want to hear it. Like it's like you tell them and they be like, yeah, but so you know what I mean? Like so, you know, like all right, what else though? So you know what I mean? Like I remember what was it? Big T was having a like Joe Buttons and Big T or something. Joe Buttons was saying like I was the greatest battle rapper, you know what I'm saying, alive on the earth, you know what I'm saying? And Big T like, yo, how he not? Like first Joe was like, yo, I'm not saying he the best rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he the greatest and Big T like, how? First of all, he didn't even understand what Joe was saying. One, you know, and then he like, yo, the nigga transcending battle rap, he telling them all of this shit. Then he like, all right, but so what else though? Like every time Joe would give him a point, he would just be like, "I." But other than that, then what else? Like niggas is like, you know what? We can't even just, you know, I didn't give you. I give you 10 points. You are gonna keep saying what else until you don't got one. Then be like, see, that's why. So you know, you don't keep that shit. You leave that shit
Okay.
alone.
I'm gonna tell you. We gonna get to that part in a second, but I'm gonna tell you what my breakdown of your style is,
Yeah.
and I want feedback from that. So, the funny thing is, before we get into the whole Lux battle, right?
Uh huh.
The funniest thing that people used to ask me because I used to watch every battle back in the day. You, no one probably never even asked you this, but in the Lux battle, it was two Spanish girls behind you that was
Mm-hmm.
laughing and reacting to all the bars.
Yeah.
Everybody was asking me, "Yo, they came with Mook." I
Yeah.
didn't know.
I didn't know. Yeah. Nah, I like them girls became famous off of that, bro. To be honest, like I got that question a lot, bro. I I didn't know them, to be honest. I didn't know them bitches. Dead serious. They was just on my side, going
Well,
for
well,
me.
it helped you because it looked like you was hot, and you came to the battle with joints.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, that's why I'm like, bet. It looked like I came to the battle with two joints. Like, fuck it. You know, but I didn't know them. You know, shout out to them if they out there somewhere, you know.
That's
But
mad funny.
I did not know them girls. I never seen them I never seen them before, and after I left, I never seen them again.
So for people who don't know who was in that building with the Lux battle, it has something to do with Corey Guns, right?
Um,
Well, he was there, right? And he helped
Well,
set
yeah,
it up.
it was kind of like not really, but somebody that was from his side that knew him. Um, you know, Lux and Corey and them, they used to hang out and shit. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So Corey wasn't a battle rap nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, let's bring Lux to the table. You know what I'm saying? Let Lux battle Mook. Cause Mook just, you know, battle Mills. Like I think my man could beat Mook. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it was like that type shit.
So at this point, are you public enemy number one? Because they're letting people know that you're available to do another battle. Is it like everybody's gunning for you?
Yeah, I mean that's
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the RBE Red Bridge press conference. You know what I'm saying? Before everything gets started and you see all your favorite matchups that are going down tomorrow night, you know, barking back and forth, talking shit, talking about who gonna win, who gonna do this, who gonna win 3-0, who gonna do 2-1. We're gonna get into some interviews real quick, you know what I mean? I got some of the great West Coast representatives up here right now. We got Danny Myers and we got B-Dot. So before we talk about y'all battles going down this weekend, what you brothers been doing recently, let's talk about y'all battle. How did that happen? Because is what helped set off B-Dot's career. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It helped solidify, it was a classic that helped solidify Danny Myers recently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So Danny, from your perspective, how did that get set up?
Man, you know what? I think it was at his Fijiosa battle. We battled Fijiosa. What up? And people was like, yo, this dude is the next guy coming up from the West. And I was like, yo, I'm watching him real close and he's fucking crazy, man. He's like, one day, man, you might have to. I was like, all right, you know, Alcatraz had hit me to do it. At the time, my schedule was crazy. So then it was like probably a whole nother year later, they was like, yo, it's time. I said, you know what it is, time, fuck it. Mm-hmm. And it was like, yo, one of the greatest battles ever, actually. Crazy.
Absolutely. So, preparing for somebody like B-Dot, and you know, I'm not trying to give up the blueprint or whatever, but it's more difficult than a regular opponent who just comes with crazy punchlines and bars, you know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it, what? You feel me? Like, this ain't no, you just go in there and rap bars, you know what I'm saying? That's why my first round, like, what I say?
Fuck B-Dot.
Yeah.
I thought you started the round, nigga.
Yeah, it was like, fuck B-Dot. Fuck all these punchlines. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta talk to niggas. I got it like that. Right. I knew it. This wasn't a regular battle where you just come spit bars. You don't do that. You don't do that with somebody like B-Dot. So, you know, the preparation was, and that's what battle rap is all about, though. It's about being able to adjust to whatever your opponent can do, rather than just always. Sometimes you gotta stick to your core and do what you do. But certain opponents, that what you do ain't gonna work on them. And so I had to adjust, and that's why people seen a whole different type of Danny Myers for that battle.
Yeah. So, B-Dot, from your perspective in that battle, right? Yeah. So, even though you were coming up, I feel like a lot of people from the West Coast respected you. They already know what you could do, but it was like the Danny battle was the one that, to me, it solidified it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It let people know you had arrived and it was gonna be a problem. You know, preparing for Danny, how was that?
Who's it? Nah, you see, like on the West, in order to be like stamped and solidified, you gotta go through Danny. And Danny, you know, he take these battles, he don't have to take, you feel me? He a legend and a vet on the West, and it's like he see young dudes coming up and he just take them. Like he don't give a fuck, like he'll just take niggas and shit. So for me, I was like, it was an opportunity to showcase my skill set. And also to test I wasn't sure about, you feel me, like battle rapping is a whole different thing from just being a dope MC, you feel me? So when I'm watching niggas like Danny, I'm like, I don't know if I could do that on that level or even compete with that. So for me personally, that's why if you watch that joint, in comparison to most of my battles, that's probably my best effort, you know, in terms of like how I feel, you feel me? Like the best beat out you're gonna see, and it's because it was Danny, you feel me? So yeah, that was kind of like a passing of the torch, if you will, you feel me? Like it was just one of them things that had to happen for the West. For anybody coming up from the West, if you don't go through Danny or if Danny don't stamp you, you ain't really legit, you feel me? So
let me ask you this, right? What was the hardest line you remember Danny saying from that battle?
Oh my God, there's so many. The beginning, I mean, the whole beginning of the second round, it was, he painted a scene. And I can't remember verbatim, I'm sure he can spit it for you, but it was a scene that he painted. I mean,
I got it in my
he
phone.
might still have it.
Nah.
You ain't never lost no raps? Damn.
No, I got it in the phone. But yeah.
It was a scene, he created this whole scene and he made the juxtaposition between like okay, B-Dot, you hollering about saving niggas' lives, but you know, you sat there and watched some dude get killed in the street and you ain't do nothing. And the whole point he was making is like, are you really, you feel me, here to really put in work for the community, or are you here to just be a battle rapper? But the way he did it, the whole scene he painted, it was fire, bro. So out of everything, he said crazy shit that whole battle, but that stuck with me still to this day. He just painted a picture. It was so dope how he like narrated that shit. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And what you think the other way around?
Man, listen, man. Anybody that got to stand in front of a B-Dot third round, God bless him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I don't even know if it's just one particular line that he does. It's you stand in front of a B-Dot third. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole the Black Queen, the baby mamas, the different women, the sex addict, all that shit. He was saying shit where my own wife was like, yeah, talk to that nigga.
Hold on. She said that live?
In the battle, yeah. My wife was like, see, I knew I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you can't do this. Like, we're against him, babe. Don't be on his side.
But see, I try to take these topics and I try to just expound upon them. You feel me? And like make them a bigger
conversation.
You feel me? That everybody can tune into.
Right.
So that's what I like to do, man, especially in my thirds. But he survived that third. You feel me? That battle is classic. It's always gonna be debated, and as long as it's debated, you know, with me versus Danny, like that's an accomplishment for me. You feel me? Because he's incredible. So, and that's big bro. That's big homie. I go to his dojo before every battle. You feel me? He the only nigga that hear all my shit before every battle. You feel me? Just so he can stamp it and let me know what's what.
Absolutely.
So it's nothing but respect for big bro.
So let me ask y'all this. Let's talk about the West for a second, right?
Yeah.
So for people who don't know their battle rap history, you had your Thesauruses, the Ilmacs,
Of course.
Disasters.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about this acapella written league format. You know what I mean? Those they was running shit.
Yeah, awkwards.
You know what I'm saying? Awkwards.
No can do.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dirtbag Dan, all them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So I know at that time were y'all in tune with the battle scene?
Yeah. Actually, it was. You know, just really, and you know, even the pit, even going back to the pit, even
West
going
Coast
back
pit.
to the Lamert Park, AC Alone Freestyle Fellowship. It was just a whole culture of battle rap, but it wasn't presented in terms of to the world as far as like how they had Fight Club and they had, you know, the smack thing going on over here on the East Coast. Over on the West, we didn't really have like that huge outlet, you know what I'm saying, other than grind time, you know what I mean? Things like that. We had the local shit at the pit, you know. Project Blow, absolutely, yeah, man. We just didn't have the main platform like everybody else had it. And I was like, one day, you know, we just got to break down that door. And that was one of my goals, was to get the West Coast on a more respected level, like on Smack, on the big King of the Dot cards. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was fighting for my whole career, was to get the West to the point that it's at now.
And so do you think for you it started with that Rum Nitty battle?
Yeah, I think so, absolutely,
Daps
man.
and laughing and West Coast Unite.
You had Daylight, you had Disaster, you had Lush One. You know, it was just the whole feel, the whole vibe. That shit was legendary. It was crazy because it was on a day one card, but they actually dropped it on the main channel. You feel me? And Nakaya, shout out to him. He the one that paid for it to have it come out earlier than what it was supposed to come out. Like, he paid money to get that to come out. So I think that kind of was one of the stepping stones to this West Coast revolution, or evolution, I should say.
So now where you guys at right now, right? Because there's an international fan base and people understand that, you know, like, people step into battles with their own fan bases right now. You know what I'm saying? There's people from specific regions that watch you guys and they bang for y'all just off top because, you know what I'm saying? Back in the times we were just talking about, it wasn't like that. It's like, damn, I gotta go to New York and battle somebody. Yeah. Do you feel like the power has shifted right now, or y'all still fighting for that respect?
It's slowly shifting. I mean, we still fighting, of course, and that's how I look at this whole event. For me personally, absolutely, like, it's my first time in New York, and I feel like I got a lot to prove as a West Coast nigga, as one of the new, you know, like, it's a class. It's like Danny, you know, Ilmac, Daylight, those cats, and then it's like me, Geechee, and you know, Dre Vicious, like the new breed of the West. So I feel like, yeah, it's still a fight. I mean, it's shifting, but it's still a fight. It can shift right back if we don't do what we gotta do. You feel me? We gotta put in this work out here on the East to get that respect. We know what it is. Like, it's the mecca of it. You feel me? So if you can't come to the East and get that love, then you know you ain't really doing nothing. But that's what we've been doing, and luckily, you know, everybody Smack and whoever, they've been coming to the West, coming westward at least, and allowing us to show that we have the fan base and the demographic to you know, compete and to be here. You feel me? So it's definitely shifting, but we still gotta fight.
Do y'all feel like y'all gotta fight for hierarchy in the West? And when I say that, I mean, do you feel like that the top 5 to 10 positions in the West is already established, or y'all still got some fighting to do to establish that?
Me personally, I don't really look at it like that. I feel like we all are one. You know, if Geechee is champion of the night, the West is champion of the night. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, it ain't no individual thing for me. You know what I mean? Just like I was saying, hey man, let me take beat out. I don't care who I battled and all this legacy, and I didn't use that. Oh well, look at my resume. Who was he? I didn't do that. I said, no, this dude is fired. Like, we all are winning together. You know what I'm saying? One win, we all win. That's the way I look at it. I don't really look at no top 10 or no hierarchy. I respect all the legends that came before, such as, you know, Ilmac, Soros, Awkward, Disaster, everything that the work that you've been putting in. You feel me? Like, I respect it all, really, but he might be a little more humble about it, but I think the West is the strongest region right now in battle rap.
Oh,
I mean, when you got one guy from the West winning champion like 3 times in a row, and look at the names that have been on the card. Like, Geechee won champion night with Hitman on the card, with Rex on the card, Tay Rock on the card, Matt Hoffa, and he was the champion. You know what I'm saying? Plus the other cards he won it on.
Absolutely.
So it's like, I think the West is here, and people are starting to recognize that, and they're gonna continue to recognize that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not done, baby.
That's a fact.
Well, let's talk about it real quick. So we might save some of it to y'all direct face-offs, but B-Dot, the first thing, right, is like, do you feel how excited people are for your battle?
Nah, I don't. I don't feel it, but I'm excited. I'm excited, you feel me? I'm not sure what you mean by people, like...
Just there's a rumbling amongst the fans, because I like styles make matchups, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So people like y'all talk to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all have killed people in battles with a message that wasn't corny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you delivered it in a way that wasn't corny, that made everybody in the crowd or everybody viewing it worldwide kind of salute and feel what y'all message was, and people, like, if both of y'all step up on your A game, that's an incredible battle. Before you see a round of it, you already know what's
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I'm definitely seeing the interest in terms of the clash of styles, but I guess I'll save my true opinion for when we face off, because I don't necessarily agree with that.
Okay.
You feel me? So I'll talk to Swave when he get here about that.
Yikes!
Because I don't think.
Yikes!
I think it's just a false comparison, and I think it's easy to do the comparison, because it's like everybody, they jumping me up in this bracket with other niggas, like talk to them niggas, but I don't think nobody talk like I talk. My shit is a whole different, you feel me?
Whole different level.
It's a whole different shit. I'm coming with a perspective and a worldview. You feel me? And when you come in opposition of that, you just automatically a coon. Like, you a coon. Like, what is you like? Why do you have a problem with a pro-black brother, like, and you black? What could you feel me? What is the conversation to be had? And that's why I tell people Danny was my toughest opponent, because he was just rapping. You feel me? It wasn't too much, I believe this and you believe that. It was just rap. You feel me? So,
not to give people the blueprint, but you believe best way to beat you is...
Ain't no blueprint.
Okay.
Because
I respect that.
The blueprint is to not take the battle. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Because I'm taking, honestly, because if you're a black man, I'm talking about what we going through as a people, and you taking the battle to purposely be in opposition of me, fam. Like, I don't get it. You feel me? But we gonna see what the conversation is, but I don't get why you would do so, unless you're gonna do what Danny did, is just, you know, be a lyricist and just rap. You feel me? But
Who you think got the close as far as like talking to you, as far as like do you think, and I'm not talking about beat you, but from an instance of you respected the angle they came from, like, was it Cortez, was it Loso, like what angle did you respect the most?
I guess I would have to say Loso, not because of the information, but just because I respect his conviction and what he believes. You gotta respect that, you feel me? So the contention between us is me as a non-believer and him as a believer, and then, you know, it just is a space in between for anybody else to fall in between and pick a side, you feel me? So it's not really, nobody can win or lose that type of debate, you feel me? So I respect his conviction and what he believes. So I would say I respect his, I guess, his angles the most because I believe him. I think other niggas just create angles just to be in opposition to me. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But they don't really believe what they saying. Like if we would take the conversation outside of battle rap and we would sit down and chop it up, they'd be like, oh, well, yeah, I feel you then. You right. They wouldn't really have a, you feel me? It's
just, think it's wrestling?
Yeah, it's wrestling. It's just for the sake of contention, like, you know, forcing the contention. And that's what Danny didn't do, he just rapped. And Loso, obviously, that's actual contention. That's actual different belief system or a lack of belief on my part and a belief on his part. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's what I would say, bro.
Okay, so let's get into this card real quick tomorrow. What's up? Oh, so any because you know we got some media in the house right now. Any of y'all got a question for one of these two brothers? But no face-off questions yet. We'll save those for when they actually do a face-off. All right, what's up?
So both of you are battling. Yeah, my name is Jay Legend from Battle Rap Opinions. Spot man. Mm-hmm. Battling over there and battling here can be two different things. But as battlers, how do you just keep that, number one, block it out your mind? And do you think, Danny, you can give him enough advice being that you've been through so much?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, we already had that conversation.
Yeah,
we already had that conversation. No. I mean, we already had it like weeks ago. Like, you know, this is Big Bro right here. So before you walked in, I had mentioned that I go to his dojo, meaning we get on the phone, we chop it up, and we spar and shit, and he gives me like little points and tips. And if anybody really been through this, is him, because they just robbed him against ninja jiu-jitsu moves, you feel me? They just robbed him at the last joint.
Yeah, man.
So,
you know, like it's definitely, you know, it is a difference, but that's ain't no excuse. That's the mark of a battle rapper.
Yeah.
I can't say I lost because I was over there. No, I was supposed to go over there and win.
Yeah.
Just like if somebody from New York come to LA, they can't say, oh, I lost because I was in LA. No, you got to come over here and win regardless. You're gonna win the crowd over.
Yeah.
You're gonna win the crowd. Sometimes it's a little harder, but hey, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? When the Washington Wizards come to LA not cheering for the Wizards. They still supposed to win that game though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, another question. What's up?
Hi, it's Nikki Duncan Smith from Source Magazine. You mentioned that you started talking about the West Coast heritage and emceeing kind of in a battle style, Project Blue, Freestyle Fellowship, AC Alone. Can you talk about that legacy and also how does it affect you guys now? Did any of those guys ever come out to support you guys on the West Coast?
I've had some of the Freestyle Fellowship come out to support me. I actually did. I was at Danger Zone or Young Cannon Battle. Can't remember. And I just came from that era of having to be ready, having to have bars on deck, having to always have some because you never know who's gonna run into. A battle might pop off at school, at the park, on the block. Somebody come get you. You might be asleep. Somebody knocking on your door. Hey, it's this nigga over here around the corner. Eat niggas up. We came to get you, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I come from that type of training from those guys. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually interesting because you hear the smack guys talk about rhyming in Harlem back in '98, and this is what you guys were doing in '96, '97.
Right.
Way back then.
We was doing the same thing, just on opposite coasts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't, in this era where there's choking and not coming prepared, and I don't know nothing about none of that. Cause that didn't even exist. You understand what I'm saying? Like that didn't even happen back then in the 90s. Like niggas took that shit super serious. You choked, you stumbled, it was over. Like you might not have battled again after that type of stuff. So in this era where guys are choking and stuff, like that, it's almost like accepted or almost even expected in some cases. You know what I'm saying? Like when did we get to that point? So that's why I started the whole restore order campaign. Like we gotta restore this shit back to where it was pure and not all this get caught up in the fandom and superstardom. Like, no, y'all niggas still gotta get in here and work. You still gotta perform for the people that's paying for these pay-per-views, paying $100 to get in the door. Don't give those people 3 rounds. Do your job, win, lose, or draw. Just do your job and then go home. As far as kind of cheating people, we didn't come from that. So That it carry, you can see that carries over to me even in this era. Like I got it from those older guys that instilled it in me when I was 13, 12 years old, listening to them, watching them, like, damn, I want to be like them one day, like, and now here I am.
So, one more question, yeah.
What's up, Frank? Let's talk about our podcast. Actually, I had
What's up, bro?
both of you guys on my
Yeah.
show. I got a question for Danny. So you kind of like for the new West Coast face. You battled Geechee and Bigg.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it was like when you battled back in 2016 into who they are now?
Oh man, these guys were animals then. You know what I'm saying?
How did you see they were so special back then? You know,
Cause I seen it. You just know it. When you see talent, you know it. It don't take 10, 20 battles to know somebody got it or not. And B-Dot was getting criticized. Oh, he's only had 4 battles. Well, in those 4 battles, he said some of the most incredible shit you ever heard. So we know you're talented. I said, oh, that means a lot coming from you. I'm saying, nah, bro, this ain't got nothing to do with know who I am. Listen, you gonna be that dude. And then we wind up battling like 2 years later. And then now, another year and a half later, look where he's at. Like, look where he's at. Like, top of battle rap, you know, near the top, at least in my eyes. Amazing to see their growth. And, you know, rest in peace, Young B, because he would have been bigger than all of us had he not passed away. You know what I mean?
That's an absolute fact.
I took on Young B when he was on the come up, and I knew he was gonna be special. So you could just see it. You know what I mean? Like Geechee said, when it's real, you can see it in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I knew they was gonna be cold before they probably knew it. You know what I mean?
So, all right, yeah, go ahead.
What's up, fellas? Vlad from Let's Talk battlerap.com. Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast. Danny, quick question. I know you lived and battled in New York City in the late 90s.
Yeah. Early 2000s.
Early 2000.
2000 on the dot.
Right, 2000. And then you came back years later in the modern era. Can you describe the difference between battling then in New York and then when you returned and battled in New York years later?
I think guys were nicer back then. I think the New York rappers was nicer in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? I know the style has changed and now you got all this, the scheming and reaching and where like none of that shit didn't exist. Like you had to be like super pure. Like I'm battling guys like Papoose, SAS. I'm out there with Fred the Godson and Slim. In fact, Shells, before he was even called Shells, his name was Platinum Plus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go that far back. I lived out here. I stayed in New York. I got a lot of my training out here. You know what I'm saying? So then when people say, oh, New York don't fuck with Danny Myers, I'm like, what? Y'all must don't know my history, bro. Like, New York fuck with me. Like, I got a lot of training from a lot of the craziest, the dopest battle rappers from New York City. You know what I'm saying? But in this day and age, they kind of lost a little of their originality, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of guys just kind of sounding the same. I think those back then, there was more original and more raw. It wasn't no choking, it wasn't none of that shit back then. It was tougher to me back then than it is today. That's just the honest truth.
All right, dope. So before we get into the rest of the conference, we got the face-offs going down, and
This is the last question.
okay, yeah. So we're gonna take one more question.
They out there battling?
Yeah, it sounds like they.
I'm missing
right?
a battle. Shit, hold on.
So we're gonna take one more question, then we're gonna get back into that. For everybody watching online, we're gonna get back into that Mook interview for a little bit, and then we'll be back with the rest of the face-offs. What's up?
Back to the Killer Son. I might have missed something. I was a little late, but quick question. Both of you guys, lyrical, always prepared. Don't think I've seen a stumble or choke out of you. When you face an opponent now.
Oops. Luckily that wasn't fun. Luckily that wasn't a Pornhub app. No, I'm just now go ahead, bro.
That's cool. I know earlier when you battle somebody, you kind of want them to choke because that means you won that round or you have a better chance of winning that battle. But nowadays, you kind of want a flawless opponent, a flawless performance from your opponent, so that
Right.
right is that something that you guys are worried about? Because I know B-Dot, you bring the heat against Danny Myers, you bring the heat in the back of your mind. You thinking maybe I shouldn't write as hard because this might throw this guy off his game and mess up the battle and choke. What goes through your mind hoping the guy doesn't choke? Is that?
I mean, I never have a concept of like what my opponent is doing. Like when I'm preparing, I never really. I think for me personally, I'm trying to make sure I'm at my best, and I want to give 110% effort. So I won't like. I won't mess up the integrity of my artistry thinking about my opponent. You know what I mean? So whatever they do is what they do, fam.
Even if they have a history of choking?
Even then, because see, with me, I know that every time I battle somebody, I personally feel like I get their best. You feel me? Like if you look at my resume, then they out there wrestling.
Tone it down.
If you look at my resume, I personally feel like everybody that I've battled, that's the best deal. Like when I battled Danny, I still to this day I think that's the best Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? I think it's the best Loso I've seen. I think it's the best recent Verb I've seen. I think it's the best Cortez, whomever. So for me personally, I go in with the idea that my opponent is not going to stumble, choke, or nothing because he know he's facing me. He gonna give it 110%.
Yeah.
That's just what I've seen from my opponents.
I look at it like it's a pressure game. Like, when I'm writing, I want you to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to die. Like, I'm saying this shit, I'm putting pressure. Bar after bar, line after line, because I feel like you're going to do the same to me. So why I'm going to let up? Like, nah. Like, even when I was writing for Rex, and then the whole, what was the bar? What was that infamous fucking bar?
His nephew.
The nephew line, right? So I had the nephew line. I'm like, damn, man, this might be too fucking far. Call my niggas, hey, bro, listen to this shit, man. Tell me if this too far. They like, nah, fuck that. Say that shit to that nigga. So then I was like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Just fuck holding back. Fuck holding back.
That's a top 10 most disrespectful line.
Yeah,
I leaped out the chair and kicked the TV when you said that.
Yeah, you know what, man? Sometimes I be thinking about like, nah, this might be too far. They say no, because they wouldn't hold back on me. So, and if they choke, it can mess up the battle, because sometimes a battle have a choke, somebody will watch it maybe once or twice, and it don't get the maximum attention or views it could possibly get, because people are like, oh no, well he slaughtered him, he beat him. Like people don't like to watch body bags, but it's kind of like like I say, parallel universe type of shit. Like you want to body your opponent, but then when you do body him, nobody watches the battle. So it's something like you can have a personal mark on your resume, like, oh, I killed him, but people are like, yeah, but so what? Nobody watched that battle. So sometimes you want your opponent to bring it, so y'all can have a debatable back and forth classic where it's debated forever, like me and him, me and Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say he chokes all 3 rounds in our battle. Now it's not what it is today. I can say I bodied him, but then it's not what it is today. So it's a weird thing.
Alright, so with that, everybody watching on Facebook, YouTube, thank you for tuning in to the Rare Breeds face-offs. We're going to get exactly those coming up soon. You're going to see Danny come back up and B-Dot come back up in a second. But Hemi, run that Murda Mook exclusive interview we did last night back, and we'll be right back.
See you something
The
on
snowman. Yo, Rap Grid. It's direct. Once again, I haven't done one of these Skypes in a while, but I had to get it back popping for my man Murda. What's up?
Yeah. What's up, man? What's the deal, son?
Yo, I appreciate you being able to do this right before the battle. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, man. Thank you for having me, man. I'm good, man. See me, man. I'm in the house, man. I'm in the house, man. I ain't really been going out like, it's time to get busy, man.
Well, that's good though, because I feel like these kind of like more intimate settings for these type of talks are a little bit better, because I feel like people always see the battle rappers on the cameras and stuff like that, but they don't really have an outlet to get an intimate chance to know you guys and to just see like what a regular conversation looks like,
Right. Absolutely.
So we can start so many places, but I wanna bring something up, and I feel like it's important that you don't say it, because it's gonna have a different type of impact on the conversation, right?
Okay.
So I feel like because of you are the founding father of this whole era as far as the talent side is concerned with battle rap, and people, I feel like people look at you like you're Floyd Mayweather. The same way Floyd Mayweather, he's confident, he's cocky, he rings his own bell, and that equals in the money, and he broke down a lot of barriers as far as making it. He a lot of his peers can do business the way they can because he broke down those barriers first, and
Absolutely.
and whether people like him or love him or whatever, I feel like a lot of people in his arena respect that because he's undefeated. And
Yeah.
I feel like you are the Floyd of a parallel universe, but I feel like battle rap is based on disrespect, is based on tearing another man down, which is cool on a competition aspect, but I feel like it bleeds into real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I, when we do this interview, I kind of want to attack it from that perspective. And so let's go back in time real quick, right?
Hmm.
So Mook is from Harlem. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Harlem has a crazy lineage as far as battle rap goes.
Sure. Do. Yeah, we do.
And the thing a lot of people don't understand, a lot of the newer fans don't understand about battle rap.
Get my Murda Mook picture up there. Shit up there.
I remember that picture. I think that joint's on Google.
Yeah, let me get my. But yeah, go ahead.
Nah, but I think something that a lot of battle fans don't understand that are newer to this era is that before the whole DVD wave and before the whole YouTube wave, New York was unique, and how street rappers battled. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's you hear about names like the Rexes, the J Mills, and stuff like that. Even Goods has talked about doing some stuff back then, but the kind of like ranking system when the DVD era started came from that original street era. Like cats already had names.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think Fight Club maybe helped a little bit with that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
But just from what I hear in Harlem, Rex was the man. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like yeah, it shift like early, like you know what I mean. When probably want to say, when we was like 15, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like 14, 15 to like 16 ish, 17 ish. You know what I'm saying? It was Rex and then like Mills. You know what I'm saying? Like cause it's uptown and it's downtown. So I'm from downtown. Mills from uptown. You know what I'm saying? So Rex was all, it was all around Harlem, but like, Mills was really like the man uptown. You know what I'm saying? And Rex was like the man downtown type shit. And
Yeah.
that's how it was. You feel me? Like Rex was always battling. Like he was like we was battling, but Rex was like I was trying to play ball. I was trying to, play ball. I could really rap good, but I just said fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rap on this here and there type shit, but like I was trying to go to league, shit like that, or you know what I'm saying? So niggas was doing that type of shit, but we was still running around together, but then like Rex was doing more of the battle and he was still more around me, so he just started taking that shit off and just going mad places, killing niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now Rex is your cousin, right?
Yeah,
So he's younger than you.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, like, what is it? He's 4 months younger than me.
Okay. So you around 15, right? So
Hmm.
I think and what's important for Harlem battle rap is when Jay Mills battled Ines, and he did the battle on Smack with Castro,
Castro, yeah,
but he also battled Ines, which was a good TV look because Diddy was co-signing him so heavy.
right.
Now, when that happened, did Jay Mills' name just shoot up the rankings? Because everybody that was watching that from outside in thought Jay Mills was the dude. That's why he got picked to do that.
No, no, no. He was the dude. Like
Okay,
he was the dude. That's why he got picked to do that. Like he was. That's what I'm saying. Like Rex was like it was like Rex, and then Mills kind of like shot up at past Rex like on the stardom level of
okay,
far as because Mills started doing more things in the industry, but still battle rapping.
I got you.
You understand? So then it was like Mills, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody that knew in Harlem knew it was like Rex. It was Rex and Mills type shit. You feel me? even like Rex and Mills battle. Rex beat Mills before, you know what I'm saying? But Mills beat Rex before, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas were all, they battled so many times, like it almost was kind of like it got boring. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
niggas would always battle each other, but then Mills kind of like surpassed everybody because he started doing like the TV shit, and his manager, he thought he got the deal and shit, but he was still battling. So that's how it kind of happened.
got you. So when you're observing this, at this point do you think there's even a shot for you to battle Jay Mills, or you just sitting back, you playing ball, you going to school, it's not even on your
Yeah,
mind?
to be honest, I was real rap. I was playing ball. I was 16, about to be 17, type shit, something like that. I was playing ball and shit, but like, I just felt like none of them niggas was better than me. Like nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, even when I rap for fun, it was just better than niggas. You know what I mean? And I'm just rapping for fun. So when I seen like something happened with Mills, and I seen niggas like, yo, Mills is the nigga, like and I'm like, man, this nigga trash. Like, nigga can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah,
around that time, I had started getting, damn, we going deep in there. Around that time, like my first manager, he like my father now. His name Pop. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Um, he he had heard me at a tournament. Cause his cousin, his nephew is Omar Cook or whatever. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah,
So it's this tournament. Om was playing in it. It was an ISA, and I was playing in it, but I was younger. So he heard me rap, and he was like, yo, Nick Shorty, you fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you fire. Cause I was rapping one time for my coach, Paul Suber. He knew Pop. And he heard me rhyme in the locker room, and he was like, yo, be rap for Pop, cause he could do something for you. You know what I'm saying? Like so I'm like, all right, cool. So I rapped, and then nigga Pop like, yo, you fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you don't be rapping this shit? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm over here doing other shit. Rapping shit ain't helping me really. I'm trying to, do this type shit. But so
Yo, we at the Rare Breeds, RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment Press Conference. And we got two special guests up here right now. First of all, it's your boy Direct, repping rapgrid.com. You can go to rapgrid.com/PPV to see this. Shout out to Shata, ARP, Lawrence, everybody on the RB staff for making this battle happen. Big things going down. We got my man Big T. We got my man Ill Will. Now look, Ill Will. Last time we saw you on RBE, that was kind of a classic, man.
Every time I'm on RB, it's classic.
But the last one was really a super duper Hadouken. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that last battle you just had and what mind frame you were in going into the battle with Math.
Basically the same mind frame I always have, you know what I'm saying? Be the best me. I didn't expect Math to show up how he did, you know what I'm saying? But luckily I prepare how I prepare, so I ain't gotta worry about shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just to make it a classic, so.
Is it the same preparation with you every single time, or you bringing something different for Big T? It's a different game plan, or it's just another day, another battle to you?
Man, I don't give a, no, just playing. It's the same preparation every battle as far as, you know what I'm saying, trying to be at my best ability, but, you know what I'm saying, I do critique my stuff for I say it like this, like, if like somebody cancel a battle, like if me and Big T don't battle, and I got somebody else, like I probably have to write like 80% of my material, you know what I'm saying? Most of my material will be geared towards you, so I'm Gucci. I'm good, man. I'm locked in.
So Big T,
Talk to
Big
me.
Terrence.
Talk to me. Talk to me, please.
I got a question for you. I want to know how you feel about something, right?
You want to know how I feel about it?
Yeah.
Right.
So when you came into the game, you know what I'm saying? The Chicago scene was on top. Y'all getting a lot of world star exposure. Y'all was on all the blogs, and you were one of the big names up there, right?
Yeah, it was a little bit before that though.
But you came in that same class with that push as the Hitmans and the Verbs and everybody, Midwest movement, everything was rocking, right? Do you feel like people try to shit on your name a little bit right now? Like, do you feel like you got something extra to prove because you got some classic battles?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My favorite is the Surf joint. You know what I'm saying? But you had classic battles, classic moments. Do you feel like you gotta remind people?
That was in Michigan one. That was at my man's store.
Burn
All my
rubber.
niggas get money. Roll Spit, shout out Roll Spit.
Shout out Burn Rubber, you know what I'm saying? But
I got a classic in there. Yeah, classic. But yeah, what
you gotta prove something. Basically, I'm saying with this.
I feel like that all the time. Like especially since this is my first RBE. You know, I like to lay a little lay the murder game down so they come back.
Oh, murder game.
Yeah, the murder.
Oh,
murder game.
So, alright, so Ill Will has a different type of skill set than most battle rappers, right? I know you sound like you done heard it before.
He a dancer.
What do you do in a moment where Ill Will hit a freestyle and he take a moment and the crowd goes in an uproar? Like how do you combat that?
I don't know. Like I did before. With some nigga that went crazy and I killed him too. You know what I mean? This ain't shit. No, he cold, but you know, the room shook in front of me before. I shook it back. Just shake it hard, you know what I mean? Somebody, you feel me? That's it.
So Ill Will, what happens if Big T has a monster round and he
Man, y'all just seen what I do when a nigga the nigga took the building from me, he took the people outside from me, he took life itself from me, nigga, and I took that shit right back. Like, nigga, it's my turn, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all seen what Math was doing. Y'all thought that was the end of my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I opened my mouth and I started talking, bro. You can't stop what I do, bro. And I'm on a mission this year. Only thing is, I'm leading in the polls by far. T's the underdog. I got nothing but comments. Oh man, this is an easy body for you and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being in that position.
This is when I kill. When I'm the underdog,
I don't even like being in that position.
That's when the nigga die.
It ain't gonna work.
That's when the nigga die.
But
that's when the nigga. That's when it's an example. That's when it's an example of a nigga.
I don't know how to talk over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting frustrated, but he gonna have a couple lines that's gonna be overly dope to motherfuckers just cause he been on such a decline, and that decline ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Is that decline my fault? That shit ain't my fault. Everybody in NWX working. Everybody in NWX working. T-Top working. K-Shine working. DNA working. It's a nigga, Lil Artie. It's probably a nigga named Artie in NWX working like a motherfucker. He's sitting down. What's his name? Bankhead. Working like a motherfucker. It ain't my fault that he declining, you feel what I'm saying? So whatever he say, niggas don't decline versus me. Every nigga that battle me, y'all know what's up with me. If you got me, you right like your motherfucking life on the line, nigga. Like, bro, your mama gon' die if you lose the wheel, nigga. You see how Math right, Daylight, I could name them all the way back to the beginning, my nigga. Niggas scared of me, bro.
Rightfully so. Battle,
rightfully so. I ain't scared of none of these.
We seen your last battle.
I ain't scared of none of these niggas. You see my last battle, I beat the voice out of nigga. I beat the voice out of nigga. What the fuck is he talking about?
The nigga heard your round, it was so trash, his voice came back and beat you. The nigga heard your round, it was so bad. He was like, you know what? Let me start over. The nigga voice got good as hell after he heard your shit.
Niggas just set up shit. Niggas just lie about shit. That's all it is, man. This nigga weird, crazy.
Yo, hold on real quick. Hold on.
Your voice, nigga.
Hold on. I'm hyped to see this shit now. I can't lie. Y'all got me hyped.
Yeah, it's hype.
But we want to take a couple questions from everybody in the crowd. So if you got a question, don't be scared.
Yo, what is gonna be like a 3-0, 2-1, 2-1? What is it?
All right, so real quick for the people at home, real quick, so they can't see Mook. That's Murda Mook. He just asked, is this gonna be a 3-0 or a 2-1 either way?
Yeah, I'm going for a 30 clip.
I like all three of my rounds.
Straight. I love my rounds. I could have gave Math these rounds.
You should.
I could have gave Math these rounds. I won, nigga. What you mean? I could have gave anybody these rounds, nigga. Let's talk about your rounds, nigga. You can't give me none of the rounds you had. You can't give me them boots. These boots, the boots and these shit, nigga. You like all that shit. It ain't fighting for me though. It ain't fighting for me though. Yo, I like it, but it's not good for me.
We're gonna go to the next question. My man right here, what's up?
For different niggas.
Hey, are we gonna see the Jamaican?
Well, state your name first. State your name first.
I don't know, man. You might see a Scottish nigga or some shit, man. You might see a shot nigga come out.
So he asked if we gonna see. He asked Ill Will, we gonna see a Jamaican.
I don't know, man. I don't really bring that up or nothing like that, man. I'm getting tired of that nigga for real, man. So I don't know, man. I just might want to handle business myself. I might call him. Might call him a Scottish nigga. Might call him a Chicago nigga.
You ain't got no Scottish accent. You got a Scottish accent up your sleeve?
I got it all, man.
Okay. Okay. What you gonna do if he hit you with a Scottish accent?
He just hit me with a Scottish accent.
And that's it?
That's it.
What if they going crazy? They tearing the building.
They might. I can't control that. That's what I can't control.
Can't control.
He just gotta stay in their back. He just gotta fill his back. He gotta fill his back. Oh, come on, guys. Let us get our time on.
Come on, yeah. Y'all next. Y'all next. All right, so my man right here. What's your question? Just state your name, your site, where you repping. I got you.
I got questions.
One second. Let me get them real quick.
I understand that this is y'all night, but motherfucker, y'all not about to do that right now, man. Not on my shit, nigga. It's our shit right here, my nigga. Sorry, boo. Hey, Mo, Verb, they battling tomorrow and shit, but I'm on the card, nigga. Ill Will on the card, nigga. You ain't about to oversaturate with no Mook, Verb, King, Lowe's Head. Ill Will on the card versus a nigga. Nigga, straight up.
So right here, what was your question, man? I ain't gonna forget.
What's his question? I see you trying to slide this. I see you, my nigga.
Hold on. Let my man get his question in. Let me get his question in.
Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast.
Shout out Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast.
Talk to
You
us.
said you want to play a game with us called Y'all Must Have Forgot. What's that about?
Oh, y'all must have forgot. Oh, y'all gonna hear it. The room gonna be shaking. That's it. That's it. Just give me y'all ears, man. Just listen. Just pay attention.
Man, look, man.
I'm hitting hard. I'm punching niggas
Y'all
hard.
see when niggas got me in the battle, what happened?
Yo, King Lowe's got a question. What's up?
Doubt, my
I got a
man.
question. If you could pick your technique, your style technique for tomorrow, is it boxing or brawling? I want both of y'all to answer. Which one is you first?
I think
Hey,
this is more of a brawler
did you
fight.
see Michael J. White in that one
I think
movie?
it's more of a brawler.
When he went to prison? You see Michael J. White in that one movie when he went to prison?
No, I didn't.
And he was washing his shit. He looked at them niggas and that. I'm about to beat shit. That I'm gonna do Muay Thai, boxing, street brawling. Cuz owe me that money. I'm about to go beat his ass. I'm about to do all that shit. I ain't about to do all that shit. I don't know what I'm about to do. I just get blessed with the gods, bro. I get blessed by the gods and I do unthinkable shit. Sometimes when I watch I be like, oh, this nigga, wow. I'm just keeping it real. I ain't being funny. I put this on I ain't being funny. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I just know it's gonna be greatness, bro.
There you go.
It's just gonna be great. T gonna be great, bro. But that shit don't scare. You can't nobody in this shit can body me, bro. Nobody in this shit go body bag me, bro. Nobody in this shit gon' body bag.
You got body bag before though.
By who?
You got body bag.
By who? DNA, your friend DNA?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Your friend DNA?
I'm just saying.
That was like 5 years ago.
I'm just saying.
My friend did it, and he ain't even body me though. But he didn't even body me though. He didn't even body me though. But okay.
You gotta give it up.
Okay, my nigga. He did. I lost every round versus DNA.
You lost pretty bad.
I asked you a question. I asked you a specific question. See, niggas can't answer
don't
questions.
remember
I'm a
that. I
straight
just-
up direct nigga, my nigga. You heard what I asked you? You talking about your friend, my nigga. Your friend ain't gonna help you tomorrow, nigga. I'm killing the rest of you niggas. Ask T-Top what I did to him. Ask K-Shine you forgot what I did to your mans in your city? You forgot what I did to a New York nigga in Chicago. Now I'm about to kill a Chicago nigga in New York. I killed a New York nigga in Chicago.
He gonna lose.
Now I'm about to kill a Chicago nigga in New York.
So look,
Let's
we
just see what it
gonna
is.
y'all turned up. We're gonna take one more question. Oh, 2 more questions? Okay, bet. I'm gonna go to Mad Dog and I'm gonna come back.
I feel it now.
Too hype.
Him.
Sweat.
So, quick question. We see what happened at SM7. Do we feel battle rap need more incentive to come out and perform? They had the champion of the night, purse, and this, that, whoever they'll come up with next. I see the energy here, that's enough. But it seems like most of the battle rappers not coming into the stage with that.
Can you be more specific about what happened at SM7?
I'll tell you.
I just want this.
Now let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it.
I Unfortunately, the crowd in Vegas looked like if they was anticipating the next show instead of the next punchline.
Ooh.
And that's bad from a crowd perspective.
Can you name the battlers?
I just want, could you remind me on the card? I ain't been over there in a while.
He not about to name me though.
And get your best pictures, and the crowd is waiting for that next show or stumble. And my question really, thank you, T-Los, for making this tougher. But my question is simply, how much more incentive does an artist need to give you that 110%?
Who, me?
You first.
I gotta see him kill somebody. When I see an artist like a battler that kill, and I seen him kill, I ain't gonna front on him. I know what he capable of, so if I'm slipping up here, he gonna put me out. So I just can't go through that. I can't go through
So
that.
you're not gonna accept embarrassment.
I can't go through that.
Well,
That's your incentive. Just exactly what he said. I mean, sometimes you gotta take accountability, man. You know, you got champion of the night. We getting paid. Well, I know I get paid very handsomely. You know what I'm saying? And you got all type of other shit. They fly you out here. We're going to different cities and shit. So come on, man, show the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't down to no battle rappers or nothing like that because it happened. And it happened to me years ago. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we just need to show up. That's all. I had a bad game. It just was fucked up that it was so consecutive.
So,
you know
hold on, King Los. He had his question first. Okay.
2 seconds, I'm sorry, 2 seconds. Here's what I'm gonna say. You turn your camera towards me.
I love this man. The vegans.
I think if anybody can really weigh in on this right now, it's me. Alright? Like Mook said, you up there to be your last greatest performance. It's not so much about your opponent. When you start making things more about another person than you make it about yourself, you're gonna always choke. Because your life ain't predicated upon what that man do. Your life is predicated upon your standard of greatness. So what I do is, I wake up and I piss excellence. Now, when I stand in front of you, if you don't piss excellence, everybody gonna see. So you always gotta come to perform. I feel like tonight, well, tomorrow night, everybody that's here got something to prove. Like, that's why this is epic. Mook and the Birds, they got a lot to prove.
They did it again. Cameraman. Back over here.
These guys did it again.
I'm talking shit.
It's so vicious though. Because really look at this. The niggas that's headlining the card can't slap on each other.
Right.
What you think everybody else leading up to that finna do, bro? This ain't where they like, oh shit, we got paid, we finna get up there. Nah, nigga. Whoever died tomorrow, nigga. You might
You gotta hear for next year. Get ready for a year. It's a year of bad luck. At least.
He got a lot to prove.
Okay, so
And
you
it will gotta keep up his consistency.
I said you also said not to touch up.
Right.
Hey, we don't. Hold on. We gotta do this. We gotta do this up here. Bro.
I'm about to rack this bitch.
Keep your last performance. It shouldn't be too hard to move.
No, we got one more question. Yo, hold on, Los. We got one more question. We got to finish this last question so we can bring up the next two, all right? All right, so make sure you say your name and what website you're from. Hold on, y'all. Hold on so everybody online viewing this can hear.
Yeah, now it's God hip hop is real, man. I know y'all both competitors. I just want to know, are y'all willing to put up money? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all supposed to y'all gonna win. So I'm just, just to put a little more on it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really bet. Like, I don't gamble at all, for real. The only thing I do is shoot dice, but
that's gambling.
I know, but that's like
And I don't control that. This shit be fluky.
I don't do craps in like the casinos. I shoot in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't even shoot with everybody. But I mean, it don't matter. Nigga talk shit. I mean, I ain't scared to lose no money if that's what you ask.
Anybody in this room want to bet on either one of them, I bet on
I know for a fact that T gonna show up just for the simple fact that it's me, just for the simple fact that he respect his brand, and he hear what niggas talking about. You know what I'm saying? Those three reasons.
That's
right
what
there.
this nigga don't know. I'm the dog.
So that's what I'm saying. I just literally just said that. I literally just said that.
Understand?
So, you know what I'm saying? But that's not my concern. Him being the underdog, all that shit ain't my concern.
So look,
for real.
Big T Ill Will is going down tomorrow.
I don't
You
literally
hyped to see it already. I'm hyped.
I beat up a dog, Mo. Like it was a pit bull. Look, I've literally beat up a dog in real life. Bro, I beat the shit out of a dog.
So look, we good. So yo, we bring it up.
In real life, bro. In real life. What the fuck? Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
So look. Good. You got a good bar. No, listen. Hold on, Mook and Verb. Come on, man. Mook and Verb. No. We're gonna do Danny and Pat. But yo, can I get quiet, please? Please, can I get some quiet?
That's awesome shit.
All right.
Verb would rather than be right here.
You got it. Yo, provoke him. Don't provoke him. All right, so look, everybody. Next battle we got coming up, Pat Stay, Danny Myers. There's a lot of people excited for this battle, right? I think it's a matchup that a lot of people didn't see coming. It wasn't really on a lot of people's brain. Were you thinking about it before they called you?
No.
Was you thinking about it?
No.
Okay.
I've been offered it a couple times, and you know it was of my interest, but it wasn't on my head at the time.
Oh, but you was interested though.
Oh yeah.
You didn't say nah, fuck that. You was interested.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
I picked them specifically over the options that I had.
Okay. So this is, like I said, man, this is going to be a high energy battle. There's going to be a lot of unique bars in this. And let me start with you, Danny. Just if I can speak for myself personally, and I think a lot of battlers in here is going to say the same thing. I think Pat Stay's skill set is one of the best out there. You know what I mean?
I'm the fucking man. Fuck him, man.
You know what I'm saying? He got the charisma, he got the punchlines, the conviction, the delivery. There's different types of crowds that like him. Is that really difficult for you to prepare for?
No.
Why not? You said that too fast. Why not?
I'm a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't be really giving a fuck about what the next nigga talking about. Like that's battle rap, man. I travel block to block. I move from state to state doing this shit in front of different styles. I done seen it all. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, though, I know you do acknowledge when you're battling somebody that has a step up on.
Definitely. You know, there's things that he does way better than a lot of battlers. And it's not just me. He does shit better. He's up there with the hollows and the most versatile type of battle rappers. But you know, when you put that type of battler in front of somebody that know how to adjust to that, now it's like, now let's see how you really play. Let's see how you really play and how you adjust to pressure. Y'all, everybody know me. Y'all know I'm super aggressive. I'll bark in niggas' faces. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. And I'm saying the craziest shit in battle rap. I'm saying the craziest fucking bars. It's like, you know, and I know how to do it all, man. I know how to do it all. I don't think I get enough credit for me to be able to adjust to beat out. You know what I'm saying? For me, niggas slept on my third round for Swave, where I broke Swave down. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to adjust. We're gonna see tomorrow.
See, you're a real energetic dude. When I think Danny, I think, bar god. I think of all that stuff, the screaming, the yelling, the hand slaps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But do you think in this type of battle, you would want to dial it back so it's not used against you, or you don't even care?
Don't care. He gonna do what he gonna do. I can't stop him from being Pat Stay. He's Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he ain't stood in front of me, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this some different shit.
So that's
different. I'm talking different.
So that brings me to you, Pat, man. Have you ever stood in front of 3 rounds like these, man?
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about. This is shit I'm talking about. This is shit I'm talking about. Sell it.
So what type of to further articulate that?
Oh God.
What type of problem does Danny Myers possess for Pat Stay?
Oh shit. I mean, he got a crazy amount of heart. He'll come 100%. He's not gonna slack like a lot of people do. He probably, like I said, he probably got 7 rounds from me. It's non-stop rapid fire and like real dope ass fucking bars too. Like I don't, for the long, I picked him for a reason. You know what I mean? The other option that I had, has a bigger, name and more views and all that type of shit. But I literally thought Danny, was better and more of a challenge. So, yeah, I don't take him as a joke whatsoever.
You think it's going to be hard to match his intensity the whole battle because he doesn't stop?
Well, I don't have to do that because, man. So like, I don't have to do that. But like he said, like he's not gonna try to adjust to me, and I'm not gonna try to adjust to him. If I go there and try to bar him out and all the same shit, I'm gonna lose. That's what he does. If he comes out there and try to clown with me and shit like that, he's gonna lose. Like, stick to your guns and do it the best way you can.
Do you believe that? If you clown, you would lose?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have adjusted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to beat him at his game. No, that's a fatal mistake. Just like he just said, if he try to come in here and bar it out with me, that's fatal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think we gonna both do what we do. We all know this is a style clash. Mm-hmm. This one of them like he do what he do, I do what I do, and we see who do what each other do at the best. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got, I got a couple of tricks up my sleeve. I ain't got no sleeves on, but I got a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
All right, so we're gonna take some questions from the crowd on this one. No, let's go with no, man. Mook, man. Mook.
Yeah.
You gotta wait your turn, man.
You got all the fuel you need, baby. You talking
Come on, Uncle. We're gonna go with Uncle Rob.
I talked to you before, and I'm a while ago, and you said you always got rounds already gritty, but certain like you already prepared.
Yeah.
Do you have rounds for Pat like before this was announced, or before you were told you actually was gonna battle?
No. I mean, once there was a league from Australia hit me up about battling him like a few months ago, and I was like getting into mindset for battling him then, but then they never called me back with the bread. The nigga was on my face live and shit.
Pissing me off.
This nigga said, yo, we got the racks for y'all right now. You got the big ass duffel bag, Gucci bag, open it up, got all these bundles of money. I'm like, oh shit, this shit going down. We finna fly to Australia and do it.
I knew it was bullshit. I called bullshit when I
motherfucker never called me back. So I said, fuck it. That was it. So I didn't have no bars ready. Right. Nigga, had the money.
So go ahead, Mook.
What was the other people that you had, or that you picked, that you said you picked, and who was the other people that you could have picked?
There was 3, I forget the other one, but one of them was Ill Will.
Ill Will? Oh.
It was Ill Will, Danny Myers, and somebody else I forget. Obviously not too memorable.
Oh, right. All right, cool. That's all.
Yikes. Yikes, whoever that guy is.
Okay, so right here.
It was me, man. Goddamn.
All right, one second. Let my man get his question off.
Let's talk about our podcast. Danny, Pat Stay's last performance was at Pearly Gates 2 in the same building, and he just gave his decision. And he's proven in the past to negate lyricism with his preference of style and woodiness. How difficult was it for you to prepare for that? Because that's something that you kind of flash against.
I mean, that's just the fun of it. It's the fun of it. Is you gotta push yourself, and I can't always just battle a lyrical nigga. You know what I'm saying? I might have to get in front of a bully. I might have to get in front of somebody who's charismatic. I might get in front of somebody who can do it all. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just a challenge. That's why we battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, Clean Paper ain't finna just always battle somebody that do what he do. He gotta get in there with different fights and styles. And so this is why we battle rap.
It's crazy.
This is why we battle rap. This type of battle is why I battle rap. You know what I'm saying? To see how I can stand up against something like this.
So just to reiterate what you just said with your question, right? You said Pat Stay's style negates lyricism?
Well, a lot of his battles, like for example, Avery was really lyrical. They just gave the decision. And you can look down Pat State's resume, they like Illmatic, the Source.
I think Pat is very lyrical though. Me too. He just got a different type of lyric. Like people would think, people start talking about lyrical, people start thinking about rapping mad words and shit together.
He can't be lyrical.
That don't mean lyrical. It's like he very witty. Like he said, hit him with a gang assault like a polite neighbor. That's a very lyrical, witty bar. But just because he didn't say light neighbor to fight neighbor, lightsaber, light turn to right neighbor, like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, one is matching not
He don't really multi like just
That's what I'm saying. I think he very lyrical.
It's just like it's like I say, you
He
know, a verse jam packed with punchlines doesn't mean that it's well written. Calico had more punches than Lux, but with Lux it just felt different, you know. You gotta do more than rapping in order to sell tickets.
That was bars.
That was bars.
So look, I'm gonna take the last question. I'm gonna take the last question from King Los, and we might as well just go ahead and get into it.
You just asked me. That was dope. What you just said was crazy. He asked me.
Okay. So, oh yeah. All right, I'll take that last one.
Yeah, battle rap opinions. We already know every time Danny take the stage, he's trying to kill the Carter. Is that the same way you feel? You just battling Danny?
To be honest, I'm just battling Dan. You know what I mean? I'm owning the room every fucking time, straight up. You know what I mean? I'm battling everything. Like when I step on the stage, that shit is fucking mine. You know what I mean? It's not really I'm trying to kill everybody else's performance. I'm trying to enjoy the performance. You know what I mean? But he got that killer instinct. You know, I admire that. That's dope.
Okay. So
I'm the worst with face off because I'm just such a friend.
that's good. You know what? This one was friendly, but it was very informative. You know what I'm saying? I like this. You know
I'm
what
trying to kill the fucking Carter.
Word.
That's that.
That's good.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I told me and Mook spoke. Like, nigga, well, let's go see who gonna have the best bars tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Best overall 3 rounds. That's the type of time I'm on. I'm trying to kill everybody.
Okay, so
That's
Danny
what it
Myers, Pat Stay, put your votes in. You know, clean paper, taking side bets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's up to you, Clean. How much you taking?
What you trying to do?
What you doing? Who you got? Who you got?
Depending on how long your fat bitch man is.
So you might be taking bets on both niggas, because one nigga might have to lie.
Hold on, so we gonna
bring him up here. One nigga might come you with Pat, you have to take bias, how that's gonna work.
Then I'm taking money and giving me money away.
So yo, all right. If I can, thank you, Danny Myers. Thank you, Pat Stay, for coming up here. Can we just go ahead and get Mook and Verb up here? Come on.
This shit here, man. Trust me.
Where's Hollywood? Can we get a cam? Can we get another cam for this? Can we get another cam on this? Mook and Verb face off. What happened? We just did that.
Alright. He said no.
Oh, you want to do Iron and Big K next? Are they both right here? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bring Iron Solomon and Big K up next. Look, Verb.
I'm gonna smoke you.
This shit. We heard you say that before, niggas.
And we heard you say it before.
And I won, man. I don't give a fuck. You lost every time you said you were gonna
You know what I do to you, Mook?
We don't even believe that shit.
It ain't nothing you gonna be able to do when I start doing that bar shit, man. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to do but eat it. You gonna have to eat that.
We gonna see tomorrow.
What the fuck is you talking about? We heard now. I pulled up on you. What's up? Shoot the fade. I'm hurt. What's up? Hey, we heard.
People just pulling up on me.
I'm pulling up on you.
I pull up. They came out of fight, nigga.
I pulled up.
I can't wait to see this Mook and Verb battle because they won't stop.
What's up?
The whole time.
Shoot the fade. I'm here. What's
Pulled up. The nigga have a
Shoot that
up here, man. You pulling up, you should have said, ARP, keep your money up here for my own shit. That's pulling up,
What are you
nigga.
talking about, man?
Nigga, you got pulled up here, man. Chill.
Hey, you gonna be that boy? What you wanna do right now? What you wanna do about it right now? What you wanna do about it right now? What you wanna do about it right now?
Hey, man, you still got that doorway right?
I don't
don't make that. You
Yeah.
I don't make those. That's kind of shit you do. I don't make that kind of shit. I don't write throwaway rounds. That's shit you do.
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I write shit that I found.
Solomon and Big K.
And you display them.
And the shit I want to use right is better than shit you use.
Okay.
Well, you don't know that you ain't good. You really don't know that.
Yeah, you gonna see tomorrow. Tomorrow you gonna see. You gonna really see how good I was.
You would learn to ride that thing. Nigga, I'm with this. I've been with it. I've been with it. I've been with it.
Oh no, you with it. You with it.
I've been with the smoke. So you get some decent material once and you excited?
Oh, decent. No, this is.
You said that about luck shit. You said that about iron shit. You yeah, you was wrong.
But I was.
There it is.
Yeah, look, speaking of the devil,
Come
on,
Yeah, say it's trash.
Yeah. We never know when to believe you though. Them gold teeth fucking you up.
Hey.
You think this shit coming out your mouth is worth something? It's not.
Hey.
This shit can wait out, boy. It's gonna be a wait for you tomorrow. I heard she gonna be like, oh.
Is it the night off? Is it like how
It's medium K.
What's up, bro?
Henry, if it happens again, just grab the camera. Grab it and spin it. Be alright. We're gonna fall it over. Sometimes shit happens. Alright, so the next battle we got up, Iron Solomon, Big K. Big battle. I honestly didn't see it being booked for this card. I hadn't thought about the battle, you know what I'm saying? But now that, it got announced, people seem excited. I think it makes a lot of sense. So,
The good thing is that I don't care about your opinion.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Don't make noise for that. I thought you was cool with me, man.
I thought that'd be a relief.
Nah, but in all seriousness though, Big K, man, punchline machine. He's proved he can do a lot of other things, but the punchlines are crazy. Iron, how do you combat with that?
What other things?
Line after line after line. How do you combat with this?
What do you mean? It's battle rap.
Iron.
You want me to?
Iron.
You want me to give the gameplay?
No. Listen. You don't have to give us the game plan, but what I'm saying is, you got dope freestyles. You're very good in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You have good schemes.
This opinion. This
Shit don't mean nothing. Shit out. Shit dead.
But what I'm saying though, let's be real. If Big K does have a certain point, saying 2018, the fans want to hear a certain type of rap, right? Do you
One with rhythm. Hey. You know what I'm saying?
But look, Iron, you are creative. Sometimes, creatively, is it hard finding the balance between let me spit what the fans want to hear, and now I'm going to do creatively something different this time, and people are going to appreciate it in time. Like, how do you look at it?
Yeah, I think I think you said it well. It's definitely tough, and I hold myself to a high standard and have, things that are important to me is probably not important to nobody else. And sometimes you hit a roadblock writing, and I wish I could just, be lazy and write like him sometimes.
So
Less stressful.
Crazy. But look, before I go ahead and jump to Big K side of that, I've heard other battlers try to say that style of writing is lazy. Like, can you delve a little deeper in on that? Like, why do you say that?
It's mine. I'm gonna fuck with anybody. It's mine. It's mine though. Don't nobody else do it. I'm gonna keep doing it. You can't get this shit nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard a sentence.
Wait on it.
One word, just for every word.
I didn't know what the fuck that meant, but I definitely
dig it. Now, for real though, why do you say that's lazy?
Nah, I don't. I'm just fucking around. I don't really
Because
think
he taking battle rap, so this is it. Without battle rap, he's just a fucking librarian or whatever the fuck you be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody gotta organize the books, B.
You gotta,
somebody
like,
gotta organize the books, son. Shits ain't gonna alphabetize himself, yo. Don't be disrespecting the library, K. Yo.
You feel me?
That shit don't. Hurry up, Direct.
But look,
you know what I'm saying?
But look, Big K, right? Yeah. So some people watching this are gonna say that you're faced with a tall task because
tall.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm over here, man.
Nah, but I think a lot of people think that not that it's a mountain to climb, but it's gonna be a tough battle on both sides for the simple
small
fact
guy.
that I got you on that.
Yeah.
But Iron's been on fire in his last few battles. Like this last year or two, really from the time he battled Daylight to now, he's been showing people why he had that spot.
He's been good for a long time. It ain't like he went away and came back.
So you admit like you think he's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't no hater.
Okay.
You just can't fuck with me.
Now, when you talk about how Iron has the rhythms,
no, I say he don't have rhythm.
Okay, so what
it's like he was saying opposite.
Like he fucking like he did like do why did he dumb did he do like that shit is, come on bro, who does that shit in a battle rap? Like who would think this is about to go over good? This shit sounds like what somebody wants to hear out of battle rap. Shit,
well, Iron just said sometimes he just says fuck everything else and just does what he wants to do. But you say
that's what you're supposed to do anyway, right? Fuck that means. Sometimes I just am a man. Sometimes I just don't care what the fans say. I don't give a fuck about these losers any of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't mean nothing.
So do you think like honestly just straight out the gate, do you think that you have an advantage because of your style over him?
I mean, RB is my house, bro. You think I'm on every card because they don't fuck with me? Regardless of how motherfuckers be feeling about battles, I don't give a fuck. You think I'm on every card because they don't fuck with me? This is my shit, bro. I've been on every card. Low key though, you know what I'm saying? I don't be bragging and shit, but I be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Be on a lot of shit now.
Super low key. Nobody heard that, right?
And now's the time to say it, man. You know what I mean?
I got a question for both of y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is on a street battle league with a street audience tuning in.
What does that mean?
Nah.
Bro, go ahead with the shit.
What do you think? You think I mean to say black?
That's what you want to say. That's why you just said it.
You can be street without being black, right?
That's exactly what
street without being black, though,
You
right?
guys are battling on the street. As
Nah,
opposed to like where?
No, but you can be street without being black, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm just saying. On a battle league to where it's marketed as the streets tune into it, and a lot of people who claim they part of the streets tune into it.
Streets tune into the white leagues too, though. If you like battle rap, you like battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I don't even think we should still be even pushing this agenda and trying to keep it like you're over here on the streets, bro. It's battle rap, bro. I don't care what league we on, bro. You come and do your shit, bro.
Nah, I'm not with
We're
that.
gonna
I'm
have
in
to
the
stop
streets,
doing
like,
that shit.
every day, so I'm not really with that.
No, but actually that plays into my point, bro.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you have two white MCs go against each other, they try to market it as such, but I've seen none of that.
Yeah, right now it's the most.
That's the first time.
Right now is the craziest climate to be a white rapper ever in history. I've been rapping, right? I've been rapping since I was 11 years old. It ain't never been
because
more
it's summertime and you got to put on sunscreen
white
and shit.
rap,
Like this
people don't
climate
like
is
that
awful
shit.
for me. That's
Nah, but that's
sweat. Like it's the worst.
That's not being pushed around this. This is a talk of styles.
Yeah.
Which I think is dope. I think it's progress as far as that conversation is concerned. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go to the crowd and yo, Los, Mook, you gotta chill. You gotta let some other people get up.
Word.
But nah,
mad racist.
Nah, I know. I got you.
I got so many questions I can't ask.
Now you can. You gotta let somebody else jump in the first. Who said? I saw a hand.
Let's talk battle rap podcast. BK, how do you feel about Iron's last performance last week, and you feel like you're under pressure to outdo what was perceived as not your best?
I mean, the way I feel about it is I didn't watch it, bro. I got life and shit. I catch it sometimes. It just happens.
Okay. So for those on the stream that didn't hear what he said,
he asked Big K how he felt about Iron's last performance was against JC, and you said you ain't watch it.
No, I seen the clip of the walk on water and everybody went crazy.
How'd you feel about that clip?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like to say I'm lazy and then say if I see surf, I'd walk on water. Like, what the fuck? It's the same shit, bro. It's just like you pick and choose what to call creative, or this person got some paint game, this person got this, like that shit, you know what I mean? I ain't with that, bro. It's not like, if you just, those words right there, anybody say that, it's basic, right? If surf was in my way, I'd walk on water. Like, why is that complex? Because he said he got glasses? That shit crazy, like, the battle rap shit is nuts, man.
So, King Lo's got a question. Yeah. Come on, he looked really excited about this question. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to ask y'all too, y'all both MCs, you know what I'm saying? I grant you that. I grant you. No, y'all both MCs. I consider y'all both to be lyrical. You may punch a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But I can, you use a lot of wit, creativity. But I feel like the wit creativity goes into the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just a style difference. Do you feel like battle rap fans are more prone to respond to the more mediocre stuff? And does that play an effect on how you deliver your shit in any way?
I think it depends on the context. Like, I think it depends on the league and it depends on the size of the venue. I think like the bigger venues and like certain crowds respond a little better to simpler stuff. But I think that from what I've seen, RBE is a pretty healthy balance of that, where they respond to kind of both, you know what I mean? And there definitely are a lot of rooms where they'll catch the craziest shit. Like sometimes I watch battles, I don't catch shit in the crowd going crazy.
But not to piggyback off it, but you did the JC Walk Water, right? I mean, that's like an obvious kind of thing. Of course, you're gonna put your own spin on it, but it's kind of obvious to JC Walk the Water, and then you see the room erupt. You know what I'm saying? That don't play no effect.
You don't never know what they, as a battle rapper, though, there is one thing, like, you could write, you could be like, no, this bar right here, this is when they gonna go crazy. And then it'll be the setup. And you like, damn, this won't even the shit right here, though. And low key, you ruining the shit because you just went crazy, and the rhythm I had it wrote in was for you to go crazy. So you never really know what they gonna do. So that's why I don't even try to get into catering and fans or nothing, because I think once battlers start letting the fans get in their head and start trying to change their shit, that's when they up out of here, bro. Like, they just fans, bro. Like, they might, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like they lower than us or nothing, but it's like you the artist, you the talent, bro. Like, this shit serious. Like, don't let them, you know what I'm saying? I don't be like, he's Jewish.
That's my answer too, man. I'm sorry.
No, like that ass though, like Jewish people make up like 1% of the population and 50% of billionaires. Like, it's definitely some shit going on.
So for those on the live stream that didn't hear what she asked what makes you most nervous about your opponent? Big K. To which Big K responded, Iron Solomon is Jewish. Iron Solomon, what makes you nervous about Big K?
He's from Virginia.
What that mean? Right. What that mean?
I don't know what side of the war his grandpappy fought on, so I was just
We want to know now.
You have an answer to that?
I wish I could. I mean, I can't trace back that far, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like a big family tree where I can chase all my fucking rich Jewish people. Fucked up family. Like, look, I'm actually from where this shit started at, like this hip hop shit. You might be from New York, but you're not from what the fuck this shit from, though. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
You'll see tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, so we got any more questions? Mad Dog.
Watch that. He just said it. Banjo Killer son. Real quick.
Let me say it.
Don't be saying that shit. Real quick, I watch a lot of y'all battles, and I think a lot of people don't take enough of this into account in the battle. The defense. We just watched some battles, people sitting on stage, turning around, talking to somebody else, drinking water, you know, talking through the rap.
Right.
How important is defense in aggressive type, like offense? Everybody thinks offensive battle rap.
All this shit is some made up shit that fans be making up. This defense and all this, that shit, man, it wasn't just because you stand there and don't react and shit, like, or play a part. Like, bro, I'm listening to hear somebody rap. All that old other shit, I don't give a fuck about this shit, but most fans ain't. A real one is watching that shit to hear what you gotta say. I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, he got good defense, man. He's really not letting you run.
Hold on one second, y'all. We gotta make sure we hear him. So for y'all on the stream that didn't hear the first part of the question, Mad Dog Killer Son asked if the battlers think about defense as much as they think about offense. And what's your follow-up?
Follow-up is Big K has a signature, you know, kicking rocks while the other guys rapping.
That shit was God. That shit trash.
It's trash. It ain't a rock. It's trash. That ain't some shit I created for battle rap though. If somebody say some stupid shit around me, I just do that. I've been doing that. It ain't like I was like, oh, this gonna be my battle rap finishing move. Like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like if you say some stupid shit,
It's his life finishing move.
Yeah. I dig it. But it ain't like I put it like, damn, I need some defense.
So Iron, do you view the kick as defense?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty good defense. It's pretty good defense.
Fucking best in the league.
All right, move.
All right. So,
man, next question, man. I'm even
Hey, bro, let me get some Skittles. You got some?
No, I ain't No, look. All right, real rap. All right, two-part question. About how long did y'all know y'all both was gonna battle each other? That's the first question. Like, let's see if y'all say it around the same time.
What you mean, like when did we lock in the battle?
Yeah, when did y'all know y'all was gonna battle each other to lock it in?
I think like 5-6 weeks. 6
Yeah,
weeks.
probably like a month and a half, some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So y'all had about a month and a half to prepare.
Something like that. Yeah.
Right. Like, that's important, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people be thinking like some battles might get locked in 3-4 months before. Me and Verb was locked in April, May. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So for people to know that from the, you know, niggas have to know that. And then two, how hard did you go to knowing it was battling him, or was it like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna get busy, or was it like, man, I gotta kill this motherfucker? Like, what was the level you was on for writing for him and you writing for him? Why did you smirk? That wasn't as, I was asking.
I'm Jewish, man.
Move
I'm
real
Jewish.
quick. So just
I
to
got
reiterate,
I got a whole other thing going on right now.
Just to reiterate, your question is, given the amount of time. So Mook, what you're asking is, given the amount of time they had to prepare, like how long was the process?
No, I'm saying, I asked the question that they asked. They said about a month and change. I just wanted the fans to know that.
Okay.
You know, because sometimes fans might think the level of writing, they don't know that motherfucker might have had 3 weeks or half a week. So they don't know that shit go into your shit.
But some battlers like prepare different though. I'm sure you know that. Like some people could have like 3 months and still not really write until those 2 weeks because they work better under pressure. And it's like, and it's something I've been through it to where I had a lot of time for a battle, and then the more I write, the more you keep going over, you be unsure of the shit. Like that's how I am as an MC. You just be nitpicking your shit.
Right.
You might do a song and play the shit for like 2 days straight, like this shit fire. And the third day, like this shit, and then it never get heard. You got a bunch of music that nobody, you know what I mean? It's like that. So
no, that's what I'm saying. So
it's different.
Was this battle? Do you think it's the biggest battle you had so far ever in your career?
Nah.
You don't think Einstein is the biggest one?
Hell no.
All right, so you had a question, right?
Yeah. The hot topic in battle rap right now is promo. So I want to get your opinion on what is it? Yeah, like everybody talking about promo, whether you should, you shouldn't, how much you're doing, and then, you know, what's your guys' opinion on it? And then the second part of that question is, Big K, you got 95% of us blocked on Twitter. How we doing?
Hey, no, this for me. I can't wait. Hell no. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this forever.
So
Finally, man, they do exist.
They gotta know.
They do exist. So real people.
Hold it down.
These are real
Hold it
people.
down, y'all.
The whole time I thought.
Hold it down. So look.
Yo, this is the thing. All right, this is the thing.
So just so y'all know, his question was, one, how did they both feel about promo? And two, Big K has quote unquote 95% of people blocked on Twitter.
That's impossible, but I think
So I know you want to respond.
Yeah. My thing is this, bro. Like, you gotta be a fucking loser to say anything negative on the internet, period. So if you take the time out of your day to say anything negative about me, and if I see it, whether I'm searching my name or whatever, I'm blocking you, period. Because I don't even want you in my cipher. You don't even deserve to watch me shine, because the shit ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So if I watch somebody and I think they lose, I'm not even running to Twitter and being like, yo, dude just got bodied. Because I don't give a fuck that much, and I don't want to see nobody lose that much. But a lot of y'all fucking nerds do, bro. And I ain't with the shit. Now, when motherfuckers run into me that I got blocked, I run fades. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with whatever. Besides that, bro, because motherfuckers be acting like, oh, he just blocked, he blocked. Yeah, because I don't got the time to go back and forth with y'all on the internet. I'm going to be at the event. I never miss an event. And if it's anything anybody want to do, I'm with it, bro. Don't make it like I'm on some crazy shit, bro. Because this shit crazy, bro. Like, I ain't even on it like that. Like, I'm a cool, humble dude, but if you gonna say negative shit about me,
hold it
I'm
down. We can't hit Big K.
That's
can't hit Big K.
I'ma just block you, period. Because what do I gotta argue with you for? I don't even fucking know you. All of these blog sites and all this, what did y'all do before battle? Why should I give you an interview? You got 20 fucking subscribers. Who's doing who the favor? You know what I'm saying? Like on some G shit, bro. If y'all wasn't covering battle rap, what would you cover? The least you could do is be respectful. The least you could do.
Hold on.
Like, this is crazy.
Hold on. Let's give my man a chance to respond. So hold on, we gonna give my man a chance to respond to what Big K just said. Go ahead.
Everybody decides the battle rap is more important than us, but let's be real. If ain't nobody talking about y'all people really checking for you, especially when you got everybody blocked.
They gonna always talk, but why would a person care?
I was joking about the block shit. What I'm talking about is, of course,
Yeah.
listen, we love this culture and we love what y'all do.
Yeah.
We can't do what y'all do. Well, most of us can't do what y'all do. That's
Yeah.
real. But at the end of the day, if all of us, especially I actually had that promo question, it's a lot of us bloggers and people in this room who spoke more about a lot of y'all battles than some of y'all did. So
Y'all supposed to, y'all fans.
Hold on, I agree.
Like, why do y'all feel like y'all need special praise for doing what the fuck you supposed to do? Like, that's a big problem with battle rap media. Y'all want people to suck y'all off, but y'all don't really do nothing but be fans. Y'all supposed to be talking about battle rappers. This what we the talent.
Okay, let me get to the point.
Bro, it ain't no point, bro. Like, what the fuck? That shit don't even make sense. Like, what do y'all mean we owe y'all? Cause we won't talk about y'all. Who would? Bro, if I'm watching something, I'm gonna be talking about it. Like, I don't get it. Where's the point?
Solomon. Hold on, y'all. Solomon. Do you have anybody blocked on Twitter?
Here. Nah, I don't have it.
Nah, you're not running Twitter page or nothing?
Honestly, I don't block people because I don't want to give them the satisfaction of being blocked.
I love them. I own them.
Yeah.
They'll never see the page again. When my Twitter jumping, motherfuckers be like, hey, what'd he say, bro? What'd he say? He got me blocked. Yeah, go ask your man. You can't see it.
I don't look yonder to the future, or my Twitter is jumping like that, so it's not that big.
So do we got any more questions for these two? The promo question? No, go ahead.
About the promo. Yeah, promo is important, but I mean.
Oh yeah, the promo.
Yeah, I'm not so good. I'm figuring out the promo. I mean, I come from I'm an old man. I come from an era where labels were doing that shit, or leagues were doing that shit, or nobody was doing that shit because battle rap didn't exist in a way that it was being promoted. So it's definitely a new thing for me. To learn, it's a little, when I hear people being like, oh, y'all gotta sell the fight, my knee-jerk reaction is to be a little resistant to it, because to me, my personal focus is to be great at what I do, and I didn't get into music to be a marketing person. And actually, even though with the internet, it opens up more room for artists on their own, part of the reason that I don't pursue an artist career is because you really have to be your own marketing machine, and that piece of it doesn't sit with me the same way the artistry and the performance does.
It's a slippery slope promo too, bro. Like, you could just start selling the fight, y'all can agree to sell the fight, and then next thing you know, the battle rapper is on Twitter calling you a bitch or a pussy, and you like, damn, bro, we just agreed to sell it. Because behind the scenes, a lot of your favorite battle rappers do that shit. You know what I mean? To be honest with you. But that's why I don't really like doing that shit, because once you start doing that shit, it's just like, all right, we're gonna agree to be like, bro, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna fuck you up in the ring. That's on Twitter, like, you a bitch, you a faggot. You like, what? Now, last thing I'm trying to do if I got a real issue with you is battle you. Like, we just ain't here to battle and shit, bro. So that's it's a double-edged sword, bro.
To me, well, you guys tell me this again. Y'all up there, y'all tell me y'all going through it. Is it fair? Is there a fair way for you to promo a battle without having to sell the fight to that extent? Like in terms of
that's what fans want though. They want it to look genuine. They want it to this is what fans do. They complain the shit don't look real. It ain't real. We miss that energy. And then when it pop off, it's like it ain't that serious. You gotta pick a side, bro. Either you like the rap or you like the drama.
Yeah.
This shit ain't wrestling, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Job of promoing for the shit you
yeah. You know, I keep it funny and lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? I try to do that on purpose, because it ain't no need for us to be like, bro, you a faggot, you this and that. It's just like, bro, let's keep it lighthearted.
That's what I'm saying. That's still promo. So when you doing that, is that your personality?
Most battle rappers is robots, bro. They can't have good conversation with you, bro. That's why they not showing their personality. They don't fucking got one, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why battle rap been stagnant for a long time. And that's why the people who do got star qualities to the next step quick.
And to piggyback off what you said, I think as far as promo goes, this is one of those battles that sells itself. I think enough people are interested in Iron Solomon versus Big K. So, yeah. We're gonna bring King Los up next. Can you grab King Los for me? Iron Solomon, Big K. Woo. Who you got, Clean? Who you got? Who you putting the house on? Big K?
Sit in the crowd like I sat in the crowd for years, sir. No privilege here. Everybody sit in the crowd. Everybody sit down. I watch y'all. I enjoy that shit. Big K, don't go back and finish it. Y'all watch me. Y'all watch you, y'all.
I ain't even staying here. I gotta go to Telegram. We got a big thing tomorrow.
Damn, yo, you got something going on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm at the top tier hotel. You know
Hey, so camera, remember that too, yo.
Yo, Los.
Oh, they must be at the Jewish hotel.
I need to sit right here.
Oh, all right, sit right there? Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm up here with my brother. It's cool. I'm cool.
Okay, so
them white boys get more ridiculous, don't.
So, as you guys can clearly see, we got Beat Out up here right now, King Los up here right now. Their opponents aren't here to do the face-offs right now, so we got them both up here to talk to the people.
Why would they be?
I don't know.
Y'all niggas don't even want to look at me right now. Nah.
So let's start with you, King Los, right? So
Aries, God, vegan.
I respect vegans.
Hey.
I respect them. Mind, body, and soul, right? So basically,
everybody be saying that. I hate that shit. Man. I know, right? So damn, I hate that shit.
So King Los, a lot of people know you from the deal with Bad Boy, the crazy freestyles on Swave. You know what I mean? And they're viewing you as an industry rapper coming into this. It's a little different because the narrative surrounding you is you one of the few people with industry experience that can actually do it in a battle. But what a lot of people don't know is you do have history battling people in the streets. So there was rumors about a battle with you and Cassidy. Is that true?
Yeah, I battled Cass in Baltimore. Man, this was around like medieval times. When like this was before like camera phones. You know what I'm saying? Because there's like no footage really. Like it was like camcorder.
No, they didn't say camera, like
Hitman
type shit. Like they recording camera. He talking about shit you can't even snap a picture.
Yeah, it was like literally like holding camcorders this high up, like shit like that. So yeah, it was back in the day, and I ran up on Swiss because he was in Baltimore, and I ran up on him, and I was basically trying to get on because Baltimore disgusting, and I was tired of being broke, and I'm rapping my ass off. There's no outlets, so like my man called me and said the Swiss Beats and all them niggas was at the park, so I ran up that motherfucker, and I told Swiss to like, yo, I do my shit, like I'm trying to spit for you. He was like, well yeah, these niggas do their shit too, and they the best to do it. So like, what you saying? Swiss was always trying to start some shit. Shout out to Swiss, that's my nigga. And he had Cassidy right there. And I didn't really know of Cassidy like that at the time. I think I had heard of him, but I wasn't really I wasn't in like
I wasn't in like the mindset of like giving fucks. So I was like, well, nigga, the fuck, like we gets down, like, you know what I'm saying? We gets the fuck down. So what's happening?
Who all he had with Cassidy?
He had a couple. He was making Full Surface at that time, the label. So he had a couple artists on Full Surface, and Cass was like the lead off guy. And you know, he was like swinging, and you know, shit got crazy. Shit got real crazy.
Cass said
Yeah,
he's
who won?
5,000
We
and
gotta know who
1-0.
won.
Cass said he undefeated.
I'm gonna keep it real. No, he didn't.
That's
He said, no, that's not what he said.
Oh, okay.
That's not what he said verbatim.
Okay.
He said, except for one situation.
Okay.
Oh, y'all remember that? Everybody remember that. When he said, except for one situation, but I was in another nigga's hometown. He had a bunch of people hyping him. Yeah, he said that. You know what I'm saying? And it could. And that's what I'm saying. It could seem that way to a nigga.
That smoke so bad.
This the battle that Mook never had, you know. And
how did it go?
to a nigga that's coming to my city, he could feel like maybe that energy is against him. But when you from Baltimore, the main thing you know is niggas don't fuck with niggas like that. Like other Baltimore niggas don't just, oh, you from Baltimore, I fuck with you. It's like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Like niggas will stare you down before they give you your props, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't in a situation where I had a bunch of people amping me. What I did was, we went book to book. And it was like, he hit, I hit, he hit, I hit. We was both entertaining the people. I ran out of raps. I don't know if nobody knew that. This nigga had raps forever. Forever. Like, and the craziest, he's saying the craziest shit. But I'm saying the craziest shit too. But, so I had to go to my freestyle because I had shit left. And when I went to my freestyle, it created another element in the battle where it was actual in the moment. And then Swiss was like, oh shit, like you could see the shit I'm saying. I'm talking about niggas around. And I'm in an energy where I'm just like, my energy is crazy. So it kind of upped it. When Cassidy went to come back, you just heard like a girl or something in the background like, that shit written. That ain't freestyle, boo-boo. Some shit the girl said, and everybody's like, oh, you know, like crowd rap. Just like a long time ago, Rough Riders was, you know what I'm saying, just riding a bike. So it just, the crowd reaction kind of made everything just go crazy. And, you know, I guess they were saying, you know what I'm saying, you know, your boy did that, you know. And I mean, I always had a wicked freestyle game like that. So I wasn't scared to go to my freestyle. That was actually my strength. You know what I'm saying? Because the written, you know, 4-bar setup, punch. You get sick of that after you're rapping for 20 minutes straight against a person. So I just created a different element, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, shout out to Cash, you know what I'm saying?
So playing off what you just said, I heard a lot of people say, yo, Los is fire, I think Los will do good. But they also feel like you might come in there and freestyle the whole battle. What do you have to say to a fan who's gonna say that?
I might. I might. You know what I'm saying? I might.
I mean, do you feel like
it just depends on what happens. You know, I'm not so in control. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the shit. I wouldn't even be in battle rap if I was. I wouldn't even be here. These niggas is killers. I'm looking at a bunch of fucking killers. These niggas is killers. I wouldn't even be here if I wasn't with the shit. If I ain't go with the flow. I'm down for anything. I'm just down for the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. I'm with the culture, and I'm for it. I can freestyle at any given moment. So that ain't the case. That's not like I'm not about to prepare and I'm not about to cook. I'm about to cook. You feel me?
Do you feel like, cause there's been some battles in the past, like Cannabis for instance, where a lot of people might have said, you know what, if Cannabis do good, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the ring.
He was on drugs.
You know what I'm saying? He probably was.
He said it. No, he said it.
Oh, okay.
Him and Clef just put out a record and he said that he was on prescription medicine. You know, the nigga was in the military, and he was going through shit, so it had him, he said he heard voices coming out the book, saying nigga pick me. So like even the way he described it, Cannabis is one of my favorite all-time rappers ever. Nothing's gonna make me not like Cannabis. You know what I'm saying? But he was under the influence of certain shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not.
But I guess what I got.
Let me elaborate.
Go ahead.
Nothing has influenced me this whole time I prep. Not Ice, not the crowd, not the battle rap platform. I'm gonna be real. Even the question of people saying, you rapping all that astronomical, gastronomical, pastronomical stuff ain't gonna work on a battle stage, make me wanna do it even more. it make me want to be that nigga even more because that's an inferiority. When people start doing that, they showing inferiority. They scared. They don't want you to come and shift the culture and they have to live up to a new standard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you, man. If I tell Mook to come to the studio with me and I play him a song, now, he's not per se an industry artist, but he's had record deals, right? If I play him a record that might be my single, even as a battle rapper, he could listen to that record and say, bro, I think you probably need to swoop, swap, swip, swap, swip. And I might say, you know what, damn, you're right? So me being a industry rapper, whatever you want to call me, I'm still an elite lyricist. When I listen to battle rappers, I hear a bunch of shit that niggas need to do better. So why I'm gonna come to the game and let a nigga tell me to decrease my main thing of value to fit in with niggas? Like, yo, you ain't gonna fit in. Since when the fuck did I ever try to fit in? That ain't never been my shit. I ain't never tried to fit in.
I'm gonna take a question right here from him.
Yeah, let's go.
Man, I've been on the question.
I got you next,
You
bro.
feel the impression now that you got in ice in Harlem?
His name is Harlem.
Well, from Harlem.
Yeah.
No.
Please, let's from Harlem. Yeah, because you know.
So are you asking if he has pressure because he's from New York and the battle is in New York? Is that what you're saying?
Okay. From, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not being daylight and then being ice.
Okay.
I feel absolutely no pressure. You know what I'm saying? I feel zero motherfucking pressure. My greatest pressure comes from me living up to my legacy and not letting people sway me out of being myself. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to see King Los. They already deliberated what they feel like the verdict is going to be already. I just got to go up there and fulfill the motherfucking prophecy. I don't have to go do nothing different but go up there and be King Los. I don't have to go up there and turn into Murda Mook or turn into Ill Will. I got to go up there and be Los. The niggas want to see Los. That's why they wanted to see Los in daylight. Because daylight just going to be daylight. No matter what light you get daylight, right? And then Los is going to be Los. So they was just ready for that. They didn't care. They just wanted to see that. So I'm going to go up there now and switch up that because it's ice and now feel pressure. Nigga, you know I ran through the streets of New York before I got a record deal. I ran through New York. I've been all in Harlem.
We're going to Ill Will the next question.
I just wanted to know, like on a scale from 1 to 10, how cold am I, bro?
Now, if you want to answer that, I got a real question.
No, let me answer that. Let me answer that. On a scale from 1 to 10.
My nigga about to talk that shit, nigga.
On a scale from 1 to 10. On your worst night, you an 8.
Man, any nigga in Baltimore talking that dumb shit, let me know.
I got you, bro.
What's the other part? Two-part question.
All right, go ahead.
We're going to jump to him, then we're going to get to your question.
2 point. I don't know if somebody already asked this, but I'm gonna ask because I just got in here like 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you know the stigma of industry rappers coming in.
Yes, sir. So
my first question was, do you feel? Well, I guess you don't feel any pressure there. So I want to ask this question kind of different. You know, it's not a two-part question. I'm gonna just ask you this straight up. What is going to? Yeah, it is a 2-part question. What is? No, because I just thought.
Work it out.
What is going to be different with King Los, aside from Joe Budden, Mr. Fab, who else came back? Cassidy. What's going to be different? And my second part is,
good question.
Everybody that came back, we pretty much didn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
What did they do wrong, or what did they lack when they came back?
So for the people on the stream, what Ill Will just asked is every industry rapper, because I feel like they came into the battle culture and battle, he just asked Los what they lacked.
Well, basically, the difference between me and my predecessors is that it's what I stand for, you know. My consistency, my integrity is everything to me. And you could put that in any arena. You know what I'm saying? We could go to scholarship. You know what I'm saying? We could go to spirituality. We could go to whatever, but when you consistent
in your heart, you know what I'm saying? That's just who I am, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also from the battle culture when it was, in my opinion, the ugliest. That's why Mook was chasing Cassidy. Because to kill that lion, you the king of the jungle.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? And it hasn't been like that since. And there's been niggas who have traces of that in their blood. Like you and a few other motherfuckers that got that in them. You know what I'm saying? And that comes, like I was telling bro, it comes from a legacy. It comes from a lineage. And I'm from that lineage. So that's the key difference of me, Buttons, and all them. I never had a hit record. You know what I'm saying? Automatically. I never had a hit record that I purposely was trying to go in there and make a hit record. I make what the fuck I want. I do what I want. I make as much money as I motherfucking want. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever I want. That's the difference. And I'm not coming there trying to be nothing but myself. And I got something for the game. I got something for niggas, bro.
So the second part.
And the second part is, what they did wrong, they battled. They shouldn't have battled. They should have just let another nigga that could do that. And I'm that nigga.
Dude, that's what I want to hear, my nigga.
I'm gonna get behind the dude behind you, Clean, and then we're gonna jump to you.
In 2016, you had an interview with Rap Grid, and you mentioned a couple battlers there. You said it was hard to beat. You said Liz and X. Why do you think X is difficult to beat?
So real quick before you answer that, he just asked in a previous interview with Rap Grid, he said King Lo said that Head Ice would be somebody hard, and you just said the other one was Goods.
Yeah. Well,
okay. Yeah. Well, Ice would be hard to beat. So
yeah. Well, let me preface that question like this. When I used to battle, dudes would come to me and say, "Hey, you gotta battle my man." And I'm like, "Why?" They be like, "Man, I'm telling you, you battle my man nice, he hard to beat." And I would say like, "He better be. Well, why you even mention them to me?" So when it comes to people like Goods and Head Ice, I feel like you battling persona. And you're battling consistency. You battling literally a nigga's consistency. If a nigga literally wake up every day and say he don't talk to no girls that don't got a car, he created a new standard that most men don't have. Because most men will take a pretty girl that's completely broke. But he like, nah, you got to have a Benz or better. He gonna be that nigga. Because he just created a standard and a consistency. And people gonna notice, every time I see you with a chick, she got a nice whip, bro. People gonna start to take notice to that, and you can stand on that. You can stand on like, look, man, I'm just saying, if I get me a chick, she gotta have something going for herself. She ain't about to be all in my pocket. What you bring to the table? You can just create a standard. I got a standard of excellence. So when you see Goods and Head Ice, man, I really feel like they got similar styles. I feel like Wolf pushed his line a little more, but I feel like that's all in stature because he big, you know? And I like that. So I always admired him and Goods. Goods is one of my favorite battle rappers. I feel like can't nobody beat Goods because you gotta beat that swag. You gotta beat all that swag. Yeah, it's like, hey, listen, lyricism, just like with Pasté. You can come to him with all that stuff, but he just got this style that's so consistent. You got to figure out how to be the best you. When you start trying to deconstruct him, you focusing on him too much. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, to answer your question, I do believe they are both two tough battle rappers, and I still think that ever since 2016, because I'm a fan of the culture. You know what I'm saying?
So, next question from Clean.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go back to like when you talking about the freestyle, because I know, like right here in this room right now, I can freestyle some marvelous shit. You feel me? But when I get on the stage,
yeah,
that shit just don't come out like that.
Yeah.
Do your shit translate the same in front of thousands of people as it do in front of 10 niggas? Cause my shit don't.
Yeah.
So real quick before you answer that. So Clean just asked, he said he can freestyle some of the craziest stuff in a small room when he with his peoples off a big stage, but it's not gonna come out the same. And he's wondering if that's the same for Los.
I'm gonna preface that question like this. I talked to Verb a long time ago. We was on the phone and he was talking about getting booed in New York. and how it affected him and affected his performance, right? Right? He talked about it, right? He talked about getting booed and how the crowd can. And I asked him a question. I said, first of all, no excuses from a champion. You know what I'm saying? You a champion, you a motherfucking champion, bro. Like that's what you signed up for. First and foremost, so shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. Secondly, you guys. I said, secondly, why didn't you just become the villain? Like you gave yourself a platform to be the villain, nigga. The Joker is this.
You said embrace it.
Huh?
You said embrace the villain.
Yeah, embrace the villain. Embrace the villain. Become that. That's becoming the villain. Embracing that. And I'm like, so when it come to freestyling on the big stage, your only problem is because you gotta think about it. It ain't no difference where you at, cause you always you. You looking at the circumstances and you thinking about what if I fail. My shit is, I failed so many times, nigga, how much more could I fail than I've ever failed in my life? So I'm fearless. That's the why I freestyle so flawlessly when niggas be like, yo, how you do that shit? I lined 60 students up at a major college, bro, and had every last kid throw me words, and the only rule was they couldn't repeat the same word twice, and I eliminated everybody. So when I do that with one person and you see me on the internet and I just be trolling, I know you're not about to jam me up. It's funny to me. You seen every battle rapper in that room with me? All them niggas was on stuff. These is the niggas with all the words. With Brother Polite. The nigga with all the rest of the words. I'm fearless. And I know how to take energy because it can't be created nor destroyed. Just transfer from one form to the next. So I know how to take that energy and I know how to use that shit, man. I feed off that. I got the spirit. I got the spirit, brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hakuna Matata, nigga.
Okay, so look everybody. We got three more. We got 1, 2, 3 more questions for Los.
Yeah.
Then we gonna jump to B-Dot, all right? So you in the corner, you was first.
Wait, I had a question.
Now I said 1, 2. We got 3 more questions.
Los, we know you can rap. We also know you can freestyle.
You about to set me up. What's wrong with this nigga? We know you can rap. But nigga,
Battle rap is also, I think everybody in this room can agree, about creating moments. Do you feel like you can come to the culture and create a moment that's unforgettable?
So his question is, battle rap is about creating moments, and does Los feel like he can come into the culture and create a moment?
I'ma set him up.
Nah.
If I fail miserably, would you ever forget it?
No.
All right then.
So look, we got one question back here, then Mook, then we gonna get to B-Dot.
That is my
so go ahead.
Piggybacking on what you were saying about energy, and this is going into your first battle, are you writing your rhymes in a composition book, or are you writing them on your phone for this battle?
I don't write in phones. I rarely write in books, but I do most of my writing in my head. And I was talking to Disaster, and he was just like, write some stuff down. Just make sure you have something to look at sometimes. So I was like, you know what? All right, I ain't write a rap in 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I don't write none of my freestyles, so I'm like, you know what? I'll jot some stuff because I'm an artist. I like to draw, scribble, scratch. So I get into all that shit. I write like hieroglyphics, so it's not like you could open this book and read none of this shit. All this shit is gibberish because it's just scatterbrained thoughts from a genius. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just like you couldn't pick this up and read none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to make history. You know what I'm saying? This is here. I have this 15, 20 years from now, and I put it on a pile with the other, 100,000 books. Just my literature, Shakespeare shit.
So Mook, we're gonna hold off on your question.
I'm a historian.
Because we're gonna get you and Verb up to the podium, right?
What? No, I got a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to ask, I just want to say something. Maybe the question. I just believe that this battle is going to be better than you and Daylight, to be honest. Because I'm telling you why. You and Daylight would have been so much me trying to figure out what the fuck y'all niggas trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you and Ice, now it forces you to have to come out your element somewhat, and he got to come out his element to make the shit happen. Meaning, what we know about you, we know about you. What we know about Ice, we know about you. Like Ice, what he gonna be, who you gonna be, we know what we gonna hear. So when we saw you in Daylight, we knew what we was gonna hear. But now it's gonna have to be some more talking involved of you having to battle rap him and not his raps. You understand? Like with Daylight, you just have had to really kind of battle rap his rhymes and just a little bit.
That's not true. That's not true.
No, so all right, good.
That's
Tell
not
me why.
true. That first and foremost, when it comes to lyrical attribute, it ain't nobody on the planet that I can't out rap. Everybody know that. Respectively, everybody know that. When it comes to lyrical, I'm gonna say it again.
Hold on. Let him get it off.
I'm gonna say it.
Hold on. You going.
No. Let me come in full circle for you, then interject. But no, hold on. I'm compartmentalizing it. All right, so I'm saying when it comes to solely just a lyrical attribute, right? There's nobody in this realm of earth that we live on that could puzzle me lyrically. Like, no, there's nobody. Like, there's not a human being when it comes to lyrical attribute. So I don't even write for that perspective. I only write for integrity based. The lyrics just come with it. They just part of the package. So I'm actually looking at everybody's character. I'm looking at Daylight. I wouldn't even battle Daylight just for a wit of the words.
Okay.
I wouldn't even battle him because it's like, it would be so much shit not said. Like, Daylight did a bunch of shit that I don't agree with. I had material. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cleanse the body. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to Ice, I had to sit back and say, am I gonna take this? Am I gonna take the? I had to say. No. Hey, listen. I got a little something at the battle because he released half of his verse online. I ain't like when he did that. I felt like he ain't have a whole round and he was just trying to have a moment with the people. Right. So I got some shit cooked up in the battle. I'm gonna save it for the cook-up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna save it for the cook-up. But like, it's all with me. It's integrity based. I won't even battle somebody if I'm just about to get up there and we about to talk shit back and forth. I really gotta have a meaning into why I'm about to do this, because I'm not here to degrade none of my brothers. I know it's a combat, but I'm not here to just be talking you down because like some people never recover from this shit. I know when it come to me, it's a lot of niggas.
I feel you.
Huh? It's a lot of Dre, hold up. Dre, how many niggas in our city right now never recovered from this shit, bro? They stood in front of this motherfucking missile and that shit dropped them off in Saudi Arabia somewhere. Niggas ain't make it back. You know what I'm saying? They just put on the garbs and just do it in the desert. Niggas ain't make it back, nigga. I'm telling you, niggas ain't make it back. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit used to discourage me. Seeing niggas like 4 years later and be like, yo, what's up with you, bro? What you into? Oh man, I work at Walmart, bro. What? Yeah, bro, I just figured like, man, like, what? You gave up? I had something to do with that? Nah. So now when I'm coming from a different perspective, so that's gonna set me apart just in itself. You know what I'm saying?
So real quick, they told me we gotta move on. We gotta move on to the next thing. But real quick, before we go ahead,
we good.
Hold on. Good?
I ain't nobody, my nigga. You feel me? I'm the rookie on the card.
I got one question for you because we touched on it earlier.
I got questions for you.
So we talked about styles make matchups.
Right.
And my comment to you was that Swave is known for talking to people. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all say.
And at his best, people were very into what he was saying. and
So y'all say.
the stories he was creating and the truth that he seemed
Talk
to bring
that
out
shit
of people, right?
Yeah.
Right? And so people believe that you have that same attribute.
Yeah.
But you was telling me earlier that it's not the same, y'all don't do the same thing. What
No,
did
it's
you
not
mean
the
by that?
same. You know, like Swave shit, that whole bully lane, that shit is all predicated upon physicality. You feel me? If you a big nigga and you can like seem like you talking to niggas and shit, you feel me? Like you can get somebody like Geechee Gotti. My nigga Geechee probably like 5'9". You feel me? But to me, he a bully. You feel what I'm saying? But other niggas that got that stature, y'all automatically call them niggas bullies and say they talking to niggas and shit like that. I personally don't see it, you feel me? I respect Swave for his tenure in the game, you feel me? Like I feel like he's a legend, he's a vet. Of course, you know, he put in work, he put in time, but I would never be like, oh, that nigga's a bully and that's something I gotta worry about. Like, nah, that's not a, you feel me? It's like, there's attributes and there's categories, and then when you talk about the talk to him category, I feel like what I do is just way different than a nigga just being like, yo, I'm tougher than you, word the mother, be whoopty whoop. Like that shit, like, I'm like,
That was an amazing Swave Sevah motherfucking impersonation. That was crazy.
But that's the fact. But do you honestly feel like his style is just bully? And people make more of it?
Swave,
like you really feel that way?
Swave got bars?
Well, he can break.
He got some little bars.
He can break you down because the way he present the presentation, bro.
Swave got style. No, Swave got style.
Yeah.
A lot of Harlem cats got style, man. Harlem is a style. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, nigga, you taking my question?
No, I was answering. I was answering it. Swave got style. You was asking Swave got bars. I was like, Swave got style.
Yeah.
He got hella style.
I don't see that. I don't see that either. I don't see style. Like I see physicality. You feel me? Because if you take Swave, what are you about 6'3"? Yeah. You make him 5'7".
I never thought about that. Bring y'all down here. It's really not that crazy no more.
That's a fact though.
Okay, so look. No, that's a fact though. That's a fact though, my nigga. That's a fact though. No, nobody talking about. No. Yeah. We know that.
Swing on him. Swing gonna do some shit like
Yeah. We know that.
That nigga grabbing the arm with his elbow like
No, we know that. We talking about battle rap, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Just with him standing there, I personally feel like with him standing there, it's all about his physical stature. You feel me? It ain't too much about what he's saying. In my personal
I just feel like that's a style though. That's what I was saying. I feel like that aggression and physical dominance is a style, cause like Calico got it, Suge got it. That's a style.
Yeah, but
being
a lot
aggressive
of them
is a style.
A lot of them is like wordsmith though. Like they got bars too.
Oh no. Yeah. That's an attribute though. I'm saying like a style.
Yeah.
It's like I'm bigger than you.
Yeah,
I'm taller than you. Intimidation, conviction is like a style in battle rap. So it's always been there. Like scare the shit out you, get you out your game.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I feel that.
All right, so we're gonna take 2 questions for B-Dot. So what's your
First time in New York, what should we expect?
Welcome. First of all, welcome. Everybody welcome
First time in New York.
I grew up in the music industry. My pops and shit, like he was signed to Dre, Easy. So my whole childhood growing up, I knew the significance of New York. You feel me? I'm a real hip hop baby. So growing up and shit, I love New York. You feel me? So for me as an MC, I feel like in order to be certified and validated, especially as a battle rapper, you gotta touch NY. If you don't touch NY, you ain't touching the Mecca. You ain't touching where it started at, my nigga. Then you're not really doing nothing. I can kill niggas on the West all day, but we know what it is. Like,
respect.
You feel me?
So we got room for one more question. One more question for B-Dot. All right.
That's respect.
When they offered you Swave, was there any hesitation, or did you feel like it could have been a better matchup for you?
Let me say it out loud for the stream too. So he basically just asked when they offered him Swave, was there any hesitation, or did B-Dot feel like there was a better matchup for him on this card?
There was. I mean, to be quite honest, there was a better matchup, but it didn't work out. You feel me? So,
Why?
Not on my end.
I want to know who. Don't worry, I'll talk about everything. Okay.
Okay. There was definitely somebody, but I couldn't. Yeah.
Was it Lux?
I don't know, bro.
So all right, yo. Thank you to Los. Thank you to B-Dot. We're gonna get into the main event now.
Hey, Los, man, don't run. Next one on you. I had to jack it up. Yeah, I can't go. I gotta come. I can't. I can't meet you. Hey, the same way I brought you yours, same way I expect mine, bro. That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, thank you everybody that's been watching on the stream. You can see Rare Breeds tomorrow along with all these guys you've been talking today. Battlerap.com/PPV.
Hey, Los, man, I can't. You see, I'm right here. I just, Jack and Coke. That's what I had.
So if you
appreciate you. Yeah, 5 of them if you want. Fuck you mean? Don't threaten me with a good time.
So once again, everybody is watching the stream on Facebook, YouTube, rapgrid.com/PPV or rapgrid.com/rarebreeds, where you'll be able to see these two gentlemen. You'll be able to see King Los versus Head Ice, B-Dot versus Swave, many more battles, including that Big K Iron Solomon that we saw earlier. So look, Murda Mook, Verb. I think it's undoubtable in everybody's mind, battle fans around the world, that you guys are two legends. For existing in different eras, different styles, you guys do really different things. When this battle popped up, I think it was another surprise.
Tried to steal Los raps.
Oh shit. So when this battle popped up, I do think it was a surprise to everybody because it wasn't like you guys were having a heavy back and forth at the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think the way we seen the promo play out, from seeing y'all discussions with each other, the arguments with each other, the posts, I think people are really excited at this point. You know what I'm saying? So let me start with Mook, because this is something that me and you did speak about yesterday that I kind of want to reiterate, and I want to have Verb respond to it, right? So in this era, you come in, you battle Solomon, you win. It's not the performance that people want from you, right? Mm-hmm. You do the rematch with Lux, you win, but people have something to.
No, I didn't just win these though. Like let's not talk about win. I didn't just win. I overwon.
Explain it.
What do you? I won 5-0 to a nigga that's smoking shit now. Iron Solomon, because let's remember, first when I did Iron Solomon, niggas like, well, that was Iron Solomon. Before it was Solomon, I told you niggas was like, oh, Solomon gonna beat Mook. Remember how many niggas, I guarantee, you too, remember how many niggas was like,
I said Lux.
you Solomon too. Man of the battle rap niggas, yo, Solomon gonna beat Mook. Then I beat him, right? Overbeat him, 5-0. Oh, then it turned into, oh, that was just Solomon. That's just Iron Solomon. All right, cool. Now, Iron Solomon, the same niggas that they talking about, well, can Mook jump into the same era or do this? Iron Solomon did it. What the fuck make you think I can't do it? Like, I just beat the man that niggas said was, first he was God, then he was trash. Now, he back smoking niggas again. He's smoking other niggas. He just beat a nigga. JC was you know, we knew what JC dope. Don't get it twisted. But he just made JC look like a little nigga, like, all right, you're a little nigga. He beating niggas, cool. Now Lux, a nigga, when I battle him, I overbeat him, a nigga that they thought at the time couldn't even be beat. Like I seen so many niggas. I don't think one battle rap nigga had me even winning. Like niggas ain't have me winning around. Niggas had me getting smoked, right? Niggas ain't have me winning, cool, no problem. I beat him, then it was, you know, that was Lux. Now niggas, I'm like, what? I'm beating niggas that niggas thought couldn't be beat. I'm beating God level niggas. I'm not beating regular niggas like this. I'm beating God level niggas. You feel me? Niggas is God level I beat, bro. So I don't like when niggas try to take away from that. How you gonna take away from Lux or take away from Solomon like them niggas wasn't shit? And then all of a sudden he beating niggas, Solomon beating niggas, and it was like, oh well, you know, he didn't get this Mook. He didn't get this Mook. We didn't get the Solomon because that's how I made it look, man. That's what I'm telling you. So we not gonna play that game, bro. Especially with this nigga, we not.
So let me ask you this though. Do you think coming into this battle,
it puts you at a disadvantage when you're thinking about the battle and preparing, because you're like, all right, well, no matter what I do at the end of this, people might say, Mook, this is they might find a reason to just hate on you, or might find a reason to hate on your performance and say, nah, what is what I wanted to see.
Because I know what they ain't like then. Now I get to be as ignorant as I want to be.
You feel like this is going to be different?
Oh my God, this is going to be so different because this is Murda Mook ignorant me. Like it's like I'm like, damn, this is. I was listening and this is what I took from the fans, right? Even though I beat them niggas that like with that, it was like they wanted to see young Murda Mook. They wanted to see little young Murda Mook. And the fact is, I kind of thought like, damn, when I was coming back, I was older. So I'm like, all right, I didn't want to have something personal for me. I didn't want to feel like I was coming back the same way. Like when you mature, and I wanted to be evolved, like as just a individual, as being growing up. I didn't want to come with the same content that I came with as a young nigga, because then I thought it was like, damn, well, where his mind grown? Because in battle rap, the reason why I say you get better with time, because your mind always gets sharper as you get older. It's not like athleticism with your knees or ankles and shit. Your mind always becomes sharper. So the older you are, I think the more wittier and shit you become. But I didn't want to come back that way. So I kind of tried other new angles. And the angles that I even tried out, I beat niggas with no round loss with the angles that I tried. And niggas like, yo, it's still like, we didn't care. That's because, niggas don't want to admit. But this Mook, it's going to be that nigga, but then the young nigga it's going to be so bad tomorrow. It's going to be ignorance tomorrow. Nothing but shit, ignorance to me. You don't try to talk to me tomorrow. You downplayed the talking. Don't you try now to try to come and angle talk to me to death. No, let's do the same way you talking about. You rap better than me. You got bars better than me. We gonna do that tomorrow. We gonna dance tomorrow with that. I'm gonna punish you tomorrow, bro. It's gonna be so disrespectful punishment. It's gonna be back to back.
I believe in this shit.
I saw my daughter like right now. We put this hat. Yo, bro, a nigga chop. Put me on the guillotine tomorrow if I'm lying.
So Mook, hold on.
Put me on the guillotine tomorrow if I'm lying, bro.
Look, I wanna ask Verb a question. Verb. So Verb, I got a question for you. Then I want you to respond to pieces of what he just said, right? All right. So Verb, it's undoubted that at your best moments you have been.
His best ain't none. It ain't gonna.
Hold on, Mook. This ain't even your turn, and you way out of line. Your shit ain't nothing like mine. Nothing like mine.
I never out of line.
Hold on.
You know you choke. You the nigga always out of line. You be choking. I'm never out of line. I can rap for a long time.
Nigga, you rap 3 times in a decade.
Hold on. No.
I love the energy. I love the energy, but we gotta get these questions though.
No.
Nigga, I'm on your head, boy.
I got you.
Listen, go ahead.
So look, I think at all your greatest moments, at all your A game moments, you've been an innovator. You've been somebody with performance, delivery, the lyrics that people want to hear, and I think you helped push forward the culture. Now, going into this battle, the only complaint that a lot of people have is they're wondering about your consistency. They're wondering how much
how much 10 years. What's
but this is what I'm saying though. They're wondering how much is Verb in it, because the same Verb that you see versus Hollow isn't the same Verb that you see in
all right, so listen, tell you what. Take the lowest Verb you've seen from me. It still can compete with his best 2 shows that he had the last 2 times. Like, let's be real. Listen, numbers don't lie. Ain't nobody watching that shit, Mook. If something cold is cold, we're gonna keep watching it if it's cold. Nobody's watching that shit.
Nobody don't like watching blowouts, Verb.
What did you talking about?
I blow niggas out. You don't remember the Super Bowl? The Seattle Seahawks versus Denver? No, you don't, right? Because Seattle won 56-7. Nobody cares about blowouts, nigga. You're not blowing niggas out. You don't, nigga. You don't.
You just talking loud.
All right, Verb.
That's what y'all niggas do. We don't play that. We play that smoke shit, man. We ain't for all that. Smoke something, man. Y'all niggas talking.
Hold on. I love the energy. Look.
Y'all niggas, this is all y'all niggas do.
All y'all niggas do, we pull up, shoot shit. That's what we do. Y'all niggas do this.
Y'all
That's all
shoot
y'all niggas
at
do.
shit.
I've been pulling up out here going to work for 10 years, nigga.
You shoot at
10
shit.
years, nigga.
I murder shit. I walk up. I don't pull up. Real niggas do walk up.
I'm slow as hell.
I walk up. You drive up and shoot out the car.
ain't nothing,
Nigga,
man.
I walk up, dome a nigga, and walk up. Nigga, what's wrong with you,
Yo, my job is hard tonight, man.
What you mean?
My job is hard,
Let's
man.
get the smoke. We heard.
So look, Verb. I think it's because of moments like that.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna finish what I was about to say because you can see your level of dedication to this battle.
Yeah, these niggas come out here
You know
3
what I'm
times
saying?
in 10 years and be talking ass up. I'm out here. I'm out here.
So
all the
no,
smoke,
you
nigga.
out of here.
I'm out here. All the
out of
smoke,
here.
nigga.
No, you're out of
the
here.
smoke, nigga.
No, you're not out here. You out of here.
Hey, listen.
All right, you
are not
out of
pure,
her.
man.
You're out of her.
You're not
Trust me.
All this shit
Hold on,
funny.
you don't want to jump that
Hey,
direction.
listen,
Don't jump
all
that
this
direction.
shit
yet.
jokes.
Don't jump that direction.
This not jokes tomorrow. Tomorrow. And he told you. And he sung this song for you,
Hold on.
It's not no jokes tomorrow.
Mook, I got something for Verb. Okay? So check it out, right? Well, me and Mook was just talking about how his last few battles the fans didn't respond.
They hated the shit. Come on, D-Rec, don't downplay it. We hate this shit. Let's not do that, man.
But as his peer and as a fan, like personally, like
you know that shit wasn't good. Let's start with you. You know that shit wasn't good.
okay, you know, put me on the hospital. Okay, let's go.
Come on, man. Let's cut the shit. If we're gonna be real, let's be real.
Okay,
That shit is
real.
trash.
Let's be real.
You know that. You play this game.
But look, I didn't think Mook was.
Was it trash? Come on, D-Rec. Let's not do this.
Listen, I didn't think Mook was
Bro,
trash.
this nigga to be the number one nigga in the world.
No,
That shit wasn't trash.
I felt like the back and forth of the battle
y'all
was
niggas
trash,
bugging, man.
but I didn't feel like Mook was just terrible.
Okay, so let me ask
I
you,
didn't feel that.
Was it good, D-Rec? Yes or no? This is
I feel like Mook had against Lux. Yes.
Was it good,
I feel like Mook's a couple rounds against Solomon was good. I didn't like the end of the battle.
So you,
but I liked what he did against Lux.
So tell me something he said.
Against Lux?
Against either.
The do-rag, the old murder.
That's all you. Man, I'm out of here. Come on, man. I can show you.
Hey, you wanna know what?
You trying to do a do-rag, old murder, man.
Yo, you got your salad in your hand? This nigga got his salad in his hand. Hey, let me explain something to y'all. That was his plan from all along. He watched the other face-offs. He like, all right, look, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk out because it's gonna make it look good. That shit ain't gonna mean nothing tomorrow. Let me tell you this. Ain't none of that shit gonna be tomorrow. I hope he do that tomorrow. He gonna get up and walk on the stage and shit I gotta say to him tomorrow. Now look, I'm gonna tell you about when he's like, oh, tell me something he say. You know what? You can't really, when shit is great, you just be like, man, I just know he won, man. Amen. That's it. I just know he won. That's it. Nigga can't tell a nigga whatever he said or nothing. I just know the nigga won, man. You can't tell a nigga what round the nigga hit.
Hold on, everybody. Hey, Verb, hold on. Let me explain something to you first off. Let me explain something to all y'all first.
Ladies and gentlemen, clean paper.
Hey, Verb's back. Let me explain something to y'all. It's nothing that Mook could say to me. It's nothing that Mook could say to nobody in the same room. Hold on, don't laugh. Let me explain something to y'all. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Mook know what it is. Mook know he don't want this shit. He know himself. Me and Mook done had plenty conversations. He know. That's Mook.
This is a Verb. Substitute Verb, man. Listen.
No. Can I touch on something real quick?
No, go ahead, man.
I want to talk about what just happened with Verb, right?
Yeah.
Right? I want everybody to know that as a fan, I don't have a horse in this Murda Mook versus A Verb race. Like I want to see a great battle because I feel like battle rap needs a great battle. I know you want to win. I know he want to win.
I'm gonna win.
But I feel like battle rap needs it to be a great battle.
I want to win.
Nah,
listen,
but I'm serious
let
though.
me tell you, I don't care who
battle.
kidding they self in here really think Verb could fuck with me real life. When he in these odds, first of all, this walkout shit is just because he knew it was getting bad for him because everybody was talking about the face-offs. He know he can't. He just looks stupid next to me trying to talk. So what you think what I'm about to say to him tomorrow is gonna be like? Like if I could make people understand what I'm saying right now, bro, in these rhymes, I'm about to make niggas gonna be like, man, I ain't never really even look at what Verb, man, get the fuck off this stage, Verb. Verb, if you don't get your stupid ass off this stage.
Mook, let me ask you this. Mook, hold on. Mook, let me ask you this though. The same way Verb was like, none of that shit was hot. Say something he said, but you honestly feel that way about him?
No, I like Verb. Listen. in real life, right? Like, this no bullshit, right? No bullshit. And we about to battle tomorrow, so you know, Verb better not think he could. Verb, that's one thing that Verb can't do.
Hold on now, y'all.
Verb
I gotta hear this.
Verb is not a nigga that's going to get up there and think he going to change his rap. He better not, because he going to just choke and stumble. We know him. We already know Verb. We can't even listen to Verb for 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. Verb think he about to get up there for 5 minutes each round, and then the last round unlimited with me? Are you shitting me? Now, listen.
Nah, but hold on.
Let me tell you. So when Verb first came here, right? No bullshit, real rap. When Verb first came here, he was supposed to battle on the Lux shit, right? Lux did some shit I don't even know. Verb and them niggas wind up coming here for nothing, right? So boom, when they came here, me being me, I'm like, damn, yo, word to mother, I see them niggas. It's him, it's like 4 of them, maybe Remedy was with him, one of them. It was like 4 or 5 of them. They walking up the hill, right? Trying to go to their car. It's cold as shit outside. Niggas now start getting on their bullshit like, yo, niggas should go get them niggas, man. Right? I'm like, yo, listen, ask Goods. Goods out there. There was a few other niggas out there.
What?
Right? So
I never heard this story. Hold on, I'm clean now.
Look.
I never heard this story.
Goods out there. This when he battled SB, right? Goods out there. This when me and Goods got into the shit when Goods like, I got pussy lined up. If niggas ever seen that, that was when me and Goods, cause I'm like, yo, Goods, man, go battle the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them niggas to come here for nothing. And I'm like, yo, nah, like, I told niggas, word, I'm like, yo, nah. Like, come on, son, y'all being crazy, like, just cause them niggas, y'all wanna go try to get them niggas, y'all don't even involved in it. There was a bunch of niggas too. You know, little ignorant niggas, like see niggas like, yo, niggas might as well go violate niggas. I'm like, yo, no, don't do that. Fuck, like, go ahead, battle niggas. So Good's like, nah, I'm not battling the niggas such and such. I got pussy lined up. I'm like, I bet. So the nigga SB was like, man, fuck it. I battle the nigga. I'm like, you would? I run all by myself in the winter. I run up the hill. I'm like, yo, Verb and them. I'm like, yo, chill. I got a nigga that said they'll battle y'all if you want to battle Verb so you could get your shit off. Now, I don't even know Verb. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. I don't really know shit. I just came to the battle because Lux was throwing it. It was like some battle shit. Verb like, all right, bet. So the nigga came, had the camera, and Verb started battling SB, and that's why I'm over there going crazy for Verb, like, yo, because I'm going crazy for Verb because you gotta understand, in New York, we didn't know niggas in St. Louis knew how to rap like that. You understand? Like, if he was from Philly, if he was from Detroit, listen, like real rap, if he was from anywhere like Detroit, Philly, he could have been from LA, it would have been like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, Chicago niggas, it would have been cool. But a nigga from St. Louis, we didn't even know shit about St. Louis. So we like, I'm looking at Verb like, oh shit, niggas really could rap in St. Louis. So that's why I'm like throwing that shit. And so Verb can't never front on me, son, ever. Because he know that shit, as Goods, everybody, I and put my shit on the line for him. And I don't even know this nigga, bro. So it's only right, what your mother used to say, I brought you in this world, I'ma take you out. And that's exactly what's about to happen tomorrow, yo. That's it.
I don't even think we need no questions.
We don't. Thank you, bro.
Look, Danny Myers, you want the one and only questions?
Thank you, bro.
Danny.
Go ahead, come on, Danny. Yo, Verb, that was, he just wanted to do that, man.
Hold on, Mook.
He was waiting all night to just get up and walk away.
No, but look,
he wrote that in his book. Listen, this was his list of rhymes. Get up, walk out, press conference with Mook. That's his first thing. He trying to do all of that. He got a salad in his hand. That's that vegan shit. He hungry. That nigga dead hungry. That shit he
got a salad in his hand.
That shit he pulled off the thing was a salad,
no ranch on that motherfucker.
See, vegan, yo, B-Dot, roast, listen. Vegans, we eat meat. So our metabolism, we can hold our shit when we hungry. That shit, like, if we have pepperoni and shit, it hold us down. When vegans hungry, they hungry. So niggas like, oh nah, I gotta get out of here. I'm fucking around and fall off this chair, fucking with this shit. Go ahead, Danny.
No, but look, hold on. So look, Danny, we gonna do your one question, and then we gonna have to end the press conference. It's coming up on time.
In the event of a win, I mean, we beat Verb.
In the event?
No, we just saying.
I love them choice
I'm talking
words.
that shit.
Go ahead. Nah, rap. In the event of a win, go ahead.
Is there an immediate plan for it to get back in the ring, or are we waiting on another?
Yeah, I wanna. All right.
That's part.
All right, what's the second part?
Oh, the second part is in the event of a loss, does that shift the battle rap culture in any significant way?
All right, first joint, right? In the event of a win, whatever, right? Like I said this, real rap. You gotta catch me. I don't know how this for other battle rappers, right? But you gotta catch me when I'm in this mood, right? Because I can't, like my mind, like once I start going to some other shit, like you said, like, all right, boom, I'm signed with Conglomerate, right? So we just finished the album before the shit. I ain't been in the studio. First of all, I missed the studio, run. I ain't been really in the studio because I know once I start trying to rap in that zone, it's like, the way I format the way my raps is different. Like the first like 4 rhymes I wrote for Verb, I'm like, yo, this shit is garbage. Like, I'm like, nah, I had to mentally get myself revved up. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't rev up, like after Verb, I'm in the zone of looking at the wall and coming up with a bar from the wall, or looking at you and being able to turn this into some kind of a bar. Once I'm out of that, then it's back to the regular raps, like the industry type rhymes, and now I can't look at, that's why when I say battle rappers, like it's really like genius, because we view shit differently. Like we look at shit and it becomes the puzzle of a bar. You feel me? And that's like, I love the process of making bars out of shit like that, but if they don't give it to me, I pause. If I don't, it's crazy, right? If I don't, that was crazy. If I don't, I just want, to be able to, I want to keep battling and doing this shit, because I love doing this shit. It never really was about the money per se early. Like people just thought that. It was just bro, I used to battle for free. You know what free is? Like free. Battle for free. You know what I mean? With no money, with nothing. It's niggas that just started coming in battle rapping and at least they getting a 500. I used to battle for free and my shit was selling DVDs all across the country. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, let a nigga get something. You know what I mean? So I kind of, shout out to ARP, Lawrence, RBE and all of that. Niggas did good. They did beautiful. And I'm gonna give them, and that's why they gave me the unlimited 3rd round. Cause they like, listen, we know if we give Mook unlimited 3rd round, why is this nigga still really I'm hurt, Dirk. No, I ain't went nowhere, Dirk. I'm hurt. They knew like if they give Mook an unlimited round, Mook is susceptible to rap for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And that was smart on their behalf. Like, we gonna get all this money's worth out of this nigga. Nigga, we gonna, yo, I don't know if y'all niggas know, but like Los know, like Los, you know how niggas do, like say if you give a nigga a verse, right? Or say if a nigga might get a verse from like a industry rapper got a name and they send their vocals in, right? Hold up. No, I'm gonna tell them you send they rap. Nah, there's some other shit, right? Niggas send they shit in. Whoever paid for that verse, if they get it from like say they get Snoop give them a verse, they get them vocals and they gonna chop this shit. They gonna make 15 verses out of nigga shit. Like they gonna get an intro from Snoop, they gonna take 2 bars from Snoop third bar, then put his last shit. They gonna get whatever, how much shit out of that one vocal session that Snoop give you. So this is, niggas, they know they gonna own whatever this footage is. They want me to rap for as long as I can, and nigga, you never know, you might see this shit on MTV 15 years later. I might have a whole new verse against A-Verb.
Remember when Hope said, when Hope freestyles, because remember Hope ain't do a lot of freestyles, he said, y'all use my freestyle, I'm coming in for 175%.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want all that, because y'all about to use this shit to sell it forever.
Now what about the second part?
I didn't even remember that part, but now the second part is if I lose.
In the event you lose, that shift
Yeah, that's why the lose don't even go into my mind. I don't even use that word. I don't like that word, lose.
So yeah,
dead serious. I'm sorry. I don't even like putting that shit in the energy in the air.
So Hollywood, what's your question for Mook? This is the last question right here.
Do you have any regrets for staying away from battle rap for so long?
The question for people who couldn't hear on the stream is, do you have any regrets from staying away from battle rap? So
Well, I never stayed away. I was always around it.
Never stayed away.
I just didn't battle.
He was getting money.
Yeah, but that.
He was getting money. Regrets for not battling so long.
Nah, like it's no like regrets. Like damn, I should have battled. I mean, shit. A lot of times I see niggas battle. I'm like, damn, I want to battle.
Can I answer some of that?
I love.
I like.
How the fuck you about to tell another nigga he can answer this? How you gonna tell this nigga he can answer what I'm thinking? Go ahead. I want my bed. Go ahead.
No, but niggas like this nigga and Lux and you know what I'm saying. I kind of like and Hollow. Like I kind of like that they do that. You know what I'm saying. I kind of like that we don't get to see them. You don't see Mook as much as you see Clean. So now if it's clean versus
we ain't
Mook,
seen you. You ain't battled the last time I battled. I'm surprised I see Clean. Yo, he really been staying away. I'm happy I see Clean. You feel me? I was in Cincinnati. I was supposed to see Clean in Cincinnati battle, and this nigga didn't come. You feel me?
I'm here.
Yeah, that's so I'm happy with Clean.
Here.
I'm happy with.
But no, I like that they do that though, cause it's like it's a treat, and it's like a treat for the fans. You feel me? And for us, it raised the hair on the wolves. You know what I'm saying? It raised the hair. Look, that nigga Danny still standing up. He writing for this nigga right now. That nigga got 3 rounds for everybody right there. So I like that when they do that, cause it's
fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. What's up, man? Damn, my man Verb ain't here.
Man, listen real quick.
I thought you had. Go ahead.
Real quick.
Do you feel that, again, I ain't hopping on it, after what happened last week, do you feel that you need to do something legendary to push the culture forward?
What happened last week?
Summer Madness.
Oh, you talking about niggas choking and shit?
Yeah, do you feel you need, do you need to have a moment in battle rap that will everybody say, this is why.
Well, look, let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you this. Hold up, let me tell you this, bro. I'm on this, a bunch of niggas, right? I'm gonna tell you this, right? In real life, right? I'm on this the card I'm on. Rare Breed, NT, right? This the card I'm on, right? We had this, and this, we call it a spade fucking spade now, man. We had this date set in way before anything. So Smack he did that to be petty. Made his Summer Madness. He did his I am talking, right? He did his Summer Madness to be petty the week before, right? Like damn. You know what I'm saying? Now, if something that you don't know what kind of business I got going on with Red Breed. I could be well vested in this, right? So you doing that now, you like, you trying to take away from me. We can't do that. So, the karma of what happened with that is the karma. It's the look, we got Will. Will was there. Will saved his real raps for today. You feel me?
He don't mean that, y'all. Just put it. Nah, listen. It's pressure on all.
Ain't no way in the world. Let me tell you, God don't like ugly, man. Please, I know that's cliche, but no, we know that. There's no way in the world a nigga could lose his voice in the middle of a battle rap if some divine intervention wasn't mad.
But then get it back.
So now this time we got Red Breed. At first it was like, which card is gonna be? I think they pretty sure know what's happening tomorrow. Niggas is coming with it tomorrow. It ain't just me. It's every like this shit gonna be back tomorrow. Yo, let me walk off on this. Because I know we got a whole competition with ourselves. Everybody want to have their best shit tomorrow. But I guarantee you the raps that we rap was better than the raps them niggas rapped last week. Whoa. Guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you that.
I got one question.
God damn, I was supposed to walk off on that. That was kind of dope. All right.
I saw them doing Champion of the Night. Was that to salvage the event, or was that before?
No, that was before. Wait, are they doing the Champion of the Night for us? That's crazy. They not?
They don't do RBE Champion of the Night?
They not doing none of that for us? No. Wow. No. You got King. Wait a minute. Fuck just.
Hey, yo, tweet my payback. Tweet that.
You got King Los on the card too. You got. How y'all don't do Champion of the Night for us? They didn't do that for us?
I had a champion.
That's
of the night.
crazy,
They already
bro.
know my cash.
So hold on. Let me ask you this, right? So for Champion of the Night, they did a fundraiser to give away the money.
Shout out to Geechee. I love Geechee Gotti. I ain't gonna lie. When I look at Geechee Gotti, I know he shot 2-3 people. You feel me? I look in his eyes. I know a nigga that shoot. He shot about 2-3 people, man.
Geechee Gotti.
They don't let.
Dope artist too.
I love Geechee Gotti. Don't give a fuck what nobody say. They like he from the West. I don't care. I love him.
On some real shit, if like they did the Champion of the Night with crowdfunding. So I saw they did crowdfunding. So maybe we can get together with RBE sometime before tomorrow and see if we can do some crowdfunding thing with Rap Grid and RBE to do
something at least, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or if all of the battle rappers, we believe in ourselves. No, but that's dope. We believe in ourselves so much, we should put like $100 in and of our own money. Everybody put $100 of their own money, and whoever win the shit Champion tonight just get that little extra. What is it, like a band?
Hey, real quick,
or something? That would be dope.
Did you answer what you was insinuating? When I was up there.
About what?
They said about my matchup. If it was anybody else, and you was like, "Don't trip, I'm gonna answer that when I get up there." I'm just from my.
Oh yeah, that was kind of more so. Yeah, that was in there. Okay. You know, as far as a lot of things going on. Oh yeah, cause there was some other battle rap niggas that Smack was paying them not to be on the card.
Oh, that's
yeah. I just tell niggas what it is, man. Hey, a couple battle rap niggas told me, I'm telling you, hey, bro, listen, Smack, like I said, Smack don't know what kind of business I got going on. Me and him cool, we cool, don't chill out. Don't run away. Don't run away, we cool, but it's obvious that my son is doing competition, and anything that I'm on, if you want to compete with anything this is bigger than just being a Verb, man. This, like, you want to compete with something I'm on that possibly people could watch me and not for my brand, and you trying to take away from that. Now we in direct competition, line of sight. So battle rappers told me that Smack was paying them money, saying, are you on that card? I'll give you more money if you don't be on that card to come be on this card. And that's why this shit fucked up. That's all I'm saying to you. Battle rappers told me this out their own mouth, man. Like, yo, Mook, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Smack is giving me more. He paying me extra.
But this shit got me on it.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, but tomorrow, I guarantee you, we all put on tomorrow. And it's the little old red breed card that was supposed to be tomorrow we gonna put on. It's gonna be bad too.
So look, y'all. Thanks to all the battlers who did this today. It's gonna be dope tomorrow, RBE. Make sure you go to rapgrid.com/PPV if you want to see this live tomorrow.
Watch, Nick.
Mook just walked in front of the camera.
Tomorrow I got that shit, yo.
Mook, tell them rapgrid.com.
Rapgrid.com. Hey, go get out. Watch me and direct interview. This motherfucker had me up for 2.5 hours last night, man. That was a great fucking interview, man. People were saying that's the best interview I ever did. Thank you. I'm glad you did that. People say that's the best interview I ever did for me. Word.
It was live?
No, we did it on Skype.
No, give me a bell.
So yeah, rapgrid.com/PPV. Yo, Heavy, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. It's direct, Rap Brick, RBE, Red Breed Entertainment,
Oh, shit, I moved in front of
Mook, Verb, it's all good. Peace.